The 2021 season of Baysox Baseball is brought to you by Money One Federal Credit Union, Chesapeake Employers Insurance, On the Green, Patient First, Royal Farms, Crown Plaza Annapolis, Anne Arundel Rideshare, DCA Imaging, ZY Pyrotechnics. Now down to the field for Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Welcome back to Prince George's Stadium, everyone. It is time for the first game of a 6-game series here at Prince George's Stadium. Tonight, it'll be your Bowie Baysox versus the Hartford Yard Goats. Hartford coming into Bowie for the first and only time of this 2021 campaign. Bowie, winners of 4 of their last 5 games, coming off a series win over the Erie Seawolves. Bowie trying to make it 2 series win in a row, and it'll be Cody Sedlock on the mound tonight for the Baysox. Once again, good evening, everyone, and welcome inside the press box at Prince George's Stadium. It is fantastic to have you with us here this evening. Back on MILB TV. If you have a subscription, you can watch tonight's game on MILB TV, or you can obviously listen to this stream for free, as every game is broadcasted on Twitter, Facebook, and on Baysox.com. Welcome inside Prince George's Stadium as the Bowie Baysox, now owners of a 37-27 overall record, take on the last place Hartford Yard Goats, as the Yard Goats coming into tonight's game sitting in dead last in all of the AA Northeast League. They have seriously struggled this season, but Hartford trying to turn things around and get things going as the second half of the season really gets underway. Bowie has 9 series left, including this series here with Hartford, but they play so many games in the second half of this season at home here at Prince George's Stadium. If you have not seen the Baysox in person yet, Bowie will be home all of this week through Sunday. Then they'll go on the road for 2 weeks before coming home for 4 of the final 6 weeks of the season. It's Cody Sedlock on the mound tonight for the Baysox. He'll be opposing Carl Kaufman, the righty for the Hartford Yard Goats, the AA affiliate of the Colorado Rockies. This is the Baysox On Deck show, and we are getting ready for a 6:35 first pitch between your Baysox and the Yard Goats. So we will step away, come back, and talk about this weekend, which was a wild and wacky weekend for the Baysox up in Erie. Talk about that and more when we return on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Brought to you by Money.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Baysox Baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Baysox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Baysox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at Baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
The Baysox had a very productive week up in Erie, albeit very wacky week up in Erie because of the rain that had to postpone a couple of games. Ended up playing 2 doubleheaders. Adam Pohl carried you through those. Paul Fritschner back with you for, unless there are any emergencies, every game the rest of the season. Adam will be back with me on Thursday night. But Adam brought you this weekend's games. Bowie played 2 doubleheaders, one on Friday, then got rained out on Saturday, then another doubleheader on Sunday. Bowie swept the doubleheader on Friday before splitting the doubleheader on Sunday. The win in Sunday's doubleheader, the first game of that doubleheader, ensured that Bowie would win their 7th series of the season. Bowie now 7-4 in series overall this year. But Bowie has finally gotten off the mat because the Baysox had lost 4 series in a row going into that series against the Erie Seawolves. Bowie had won the first 6 series of the season, then dropped 4 in a row in a bit of a spiral before the Baysox finally stopped the bleeding and won that series 4-2 against Erie. Erie, of course, will come back down here to Bowie one more time this season. Bowie and Erie meeting 12 times in total. Erie making 1 trip down here, as is Hartford, who is currently down here right now. The highlight of the week, probably defensively for the Baysox, was the fact that Bowie held Spencer Torkelson, one of the best prospects in all of baseball, to just 1 hit on the series. Torkelson went 1 for 18 with just the RBI single in the beginning of the series. That was it for the right-handed third baseman for the Seawolves. Other than that, he was held off the board. That was a major accomplishment for this Bowie team throughout the week, as Bowie again won 4 of their 6 games. Some transactions to talk about. Bowie, a lot of roster turnover coming into this game today. Some notable names being moved around the organization. Tyler Joyner was called up to AAA Norfolk, the 2nd time in a month that Joyner has gotten the call to Harbor Park. Ryan Conroy and Zach Watson have both been added to the Bowie roster from High A Aberdeen. Robert Newstrom was promoted to AAA Norfolk. Newstrom, of course, one of the best hitters and really the best hitter in this Bowie lineup. Newstrom led this Baysox team in average, RBIs, and stolen bases. Ramon Rodriguez, who was here over the weekend behind the plate, he was transferred from Bowie back down to High A Aberdeen. And then Alexis Torres, who has provided some middle infield depth for the Baysox, he was placed on the 7-day injured list. So yet another injury for the Baysox to have to deal with this year. We've already seen the middle infield demolished by injuries. Terran Vavra has been injured. Joey Ortiz has gone down with an injury and will not return this season. And now Alexis Torres is out with an injury, which really means that Caden Grenier and Greg Cullen are your middle infielders for likely the foreseeable future in this Bowie lineup. Grenier, of course, has played more games at shortstop than any player has played at any single position for the Baysox yet this year. Grenier has played 50 games at the shortstop position, make it 51, and tonight is 52. Nobody else has played even 50 games at a single position. Dorian is second on the team there. He has played 48 games at third base. But tonight is game number 65 on the season. It's the 30th home game of the season, which means Bowie is halfway done with their home schedule after tonight's game. Granted, Bowie will only play 59 games at home this year because one of the home games for Bowie has been transferred up to Harrisburg. So Bowie will play 59 times at home this year. Tonight is game number 30. It is a beautiful night, albeit very, very warm again. Bowie has played some hot games this year, and the last time Bowie was here was a couple of Sundays ago, and it was a scorcher. Upper 90s, sun was shining right down into the Bowie dugout down the first base line. And Bowie, in that game, it was just about 100 degrees what it felt like on the field. And tonight, even though the sun is not really shining anymore, it's setting below the left side of the stadium. There is barely any wind. There is absolutely no movement on the flag out in center field, which tells you that there is some stale, warm air around here at Prince George's Stadium. The crowd is still filtering in. The national anthem is about to be sung, which means that we are just a few minutes away from baseball back here at Prince George's Stadium. It is so good to be home. Bowie, though, on the road 3 of 4 weeks, on the road last week and 2 of the next 3 weeks, but this week is the exception. The Baysox in their home white uniforms are out to the field, so we will step away for the national anthem, and we'll be back for first pitch and starting lineups after this break on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic base lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Baysox game is attending a Bowie Baysox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, the Baysox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Baysox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Baysox Group Events Manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Oh, you hear the music. That means it's Cody Sedlock out there on the mound, rocking and rolling as we get ready for first pitch. Here are the starting lineups. First, for the Hartford Yard Goats, Willie McIver, the catcher. He's leading things off. Jamison Hanna in center field, batting second. Sean Bouchard batting third in left field. Taylor Snyder cleaning up. He's at first base. Eliuris Montero is batting fifth at third base. Coco Montez batting sixth, the second baseman. Willie Abreu batting seventh, the designated hitter. Jose Gomez batting eighth, he's the shortstop. And Manuel Melendez is batting ninth in right field. On the other side for the Baysox, it's Caden Grenier, the shortstop, leading off. Adley Rutschman is behind the plate. He is batting second. Kyle Stowers batting third in right field. Patrick Dorian batting fourth at third base. Toby Welk at first base. He is batting fifth. Johnny Reiser is the left fielder, batting sixth. Zach Watson batting seventh in center field. Doran Turchin batting eighth, the designated hitter. And batting ninth, it's Greg Cullen for the Baysox.
The catcher, number 22, Willie McIver.
Willie McIver is the leadoff batter for the Hartford Yard Goats, and we are just about underway on a toasty Tuesday night at Prince George's Stadium. So glad to have you with us here this evening. Willie McIver steps into the right-handed batter's box. The catcher in this lineup, batting an even 100 on the year, is set and ready to go. Sedlock out of the wind. Here's the pitch, and it's a fastball lifted in the air on the infield. From first, now from second, it's Greg Cullen right behind the pitcher's mound, and he makes the catch, and that is out number one. A very efficient start to this game for Cody Sedlock.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 10, Jamison Hanna.
This game starting at 6:38 p.m. You may have heard it there on the little microphone inside the press box here at Prince George's Stadium. Now stepping into the plate, it's Jamison Hanna, left-handed center fielder. And the first pitch from Sedlock to him is up and away, missing with a fastball at 93 miles an hour. Sean Bouchard waiting, then Taylor Snyder. The 1-0 pitch to Hanna is on the way from Sedlock, and it's lifted in the air deep right center field. Over from center field is Zach Watson, newly into the Baysox lineup. New into the game, the ball will find you. Watson makes the catch for his first play at the AA level, and there are two outs in this first inning.
Number 7, Sean Bouchard.
Sean Bouchard, the left fielder, steps into the right-handed batter's box. Defensively for the Baysox, Johnny Reiser in left field, Zach Watson in center, Kyle Stowers in right field, Patrick Dorian is at third, Caden Grenier is at short, Greg Cullen at second, Toby Welk at first, and Adley Rutschman is behind the plate. Here's the first pitch to Bouchard, and he goes up swinging. Lifts it in the air right field, shallow for Kyle Stowers, who comes on and makes the catch, and the inning is over. Well, how about that for Cody Sedlock coming off his strongest outing of the year? Sedlock works a 4-pitch top of the first inning and will go scoreless into the bottom of the first. The Baysox and the Yard Goats just getting started on the Baysox Baseball Network.
This is how you get a premium cup of coffee. Better and faster than the drip, drip, drip method. And way better than a large urn of lukewarm coffee made who knows when. At Royal Farms, our new Swiss-made coffee machines grind fresh, premium beans on the spot and then brew them 1 cup at a time for the freshest, most flavorful cup of premium coffee you can buy. This is Royal Farms coffee. It's better because it's the freshest coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Hey Baysox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Baysox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Baysox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Leading off,
Caden Grenier will lead things off for the Baysox, followed by Adley Rutschman, Kyle Stowers, Patrick Dorian, Toby Welk, Johnny Reiser, Zach Watson, Doran Turchin, and Greg Cullen. Grenier stepping in against Carl Kaufman. Kaufman looking for his first win at the AA level. Here's the first pitch from Kaufman, and he starts him off with a fastball called for a strike down the middle. Kaufman into the wind now and the delivery. And Grenier swings over the top of it, and it's quickly 0-2. Grenier on the season hitting .242. He's back up in that leadoff spot there tonight. Grenier facing Carl Kaufman, who has an 0-4 record. Here's the pitch, and Grenier swings and misses at a pitch way outside at 86 miles an hour. Grenier down on 3 pitches.
The catcher.
And Adley Rutschman comes to the plate.
Adley Rutschman.
Carl Kaufman 0-7 on the season. His ERA at 10.01. This is the second time and final time that Bowie is playing Hartford this year. This is their 7th game against each other. Bowie 4-2 against the AA affiliate of the Rockies so far. Here's a pitch to Rutschman, and Kaufman misses outside to him. A ball and no strikes. Well, we haven't seen Adley Rutschman here at Prince George's Stadium since before the Futures game. The last at-bat we saw of Rutschman was a home run that he hit as a right-handed hitter to left center field. The 1-0 pitch missing off the plate, low and away. 2 balls and no strikes. A loud crack of the bat from Adley Rutschman as he sent a ball over 400 feet that nearly cleared the video board in left center field. Here's the 2-0 pitch from Kaufman in a scoreless game, and he misses way outside. It's 3-0. A 1-2-3 top of the first. It was only a 4-pitch inning for Cody Sedlock. First pitch of the game got a pop-up. Got a pop-up and a 1-0 count. The second batter, and then a fly out on the first pitch to the third batter. Here's the 3-0 to Rutschman, and it's a fastball outside. Kaufman wanted nothing to do with the Baysox star, and Rutschman is the first base runner of the game for either team. Now coming up, it'll be the hot hitter, Kyle Stowers, one of the hottest hitters in all of the land. Kyle Stowers on the season has been phenomenal since his call-up in late June. In the month of July, Kyle Stowers is hitting .382 with 5 home runs, 5 doubles, 10 runs scored, and his OPS just getting better. It's .1222 in 16 games. First pitch swing and a hard hit ground ball to short. Steps on second. The throw to first is over the head of the first baseman. The shortstop Gomez, his only play was to second to step on the bag as that ground ball ate him up. And so that is going to be a fielder's choice.
The third baseman,
as Kyle Stowers stays at first base. The throw got over the head of Taylor Snyder at first base, but just deflected against the dugout there. And off the bat, that liner from Kyle Stowers, 107 miles an hour off the bat. 107 miles an hour. Patrick Dorian to the plate. And he goes up swinging, chops one back to the pitcher. Going to go over to first, a little underhand flip, and quickly 3 outs in the inning. Dorian retired 1-3, and we will head to the second inning, scoreless on the Baysox Baseball Network.
When visiting this summer, the newly renovated Crowne Plaza Annapolis is the place to stay. The Crowne Plaza Annapolis has 196 guest rooms and 10,000 square feet of flexible meeting space. Make sure to dine in our Annapolis Bar and Grill, open daily for breakfast and dinner. Located conveniently across from the Westfield Annapolis Mall, the Crowne Plaza Annapolis is within walking distance of more than 40 dining options and plenty of shopping as well. We offer complimentary parking that can accommodate oversized vehicles and buses, and have an indoor pool and jacuzzi with a 24-hour fitness center. Less than 5 miles from historic downtown Annapolis, the Crowne Plaza Annapolis. Work, rest, and be restored.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride-home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Well, Cody Sedlock only needed 4 pitches to get out of the top of the first inning. It's a scoreless game into the second. Paul Fritschner with you on the Baysox Baseball Network. A 1-2-3 top of the first inning for Sedlock. He'll be facing Taylor Snyder, Eliuris Montero, and Coco Montez here in this top of the second frame. Snyder, a right-handed hitter, the first baseman in this Hartford lineup. Hartford coming into this game at 20-45 overall on the season. They are 21 games back in the AA Northeast League's Northeast Division. And they are struggling to string wins together. Just 2 wins in their last 10 games. Here's the pitch from Sedlock, and it crosses for strike 1. A fastball at 93 miles an hour. Sedlock coming off his best outing of the season. A relief appearance against Erie. Now the 0-1 pitch, a swing and a miss. That one diving inside. 83 miles an hour there. And it's quickly 0-2 to Taylor Snyder. Sedlock through 4 innings, did not allow a run on just 2 hits, did not walk anybody, and struck out 6 batters. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that's the first strikeout for Cody Sedlock. 4 up, 4 down against the Bowie right-hander, who is starting to really put things together well over the last few outings. In fact, in his last 2 outings for Sedlock, he has not walked a batter, and he has struck out 13. He earned the win against Richmond in 5 innings in a start. He did allow 3 runs on 6 hits, but those were some tough luck runs that he allowed in that start on July 6th. Now the pitch, and this one lifted in the air to left field. This one is deep. Eliuris Montero sends this one back to the wall, and it's gone. A home run for Eliuris Montero. A slider there that he takes out for his 14th home run of the season, and Hartford has a 1-0 lead. .411 feet on that home run for Montero.
Number 5, Coco Montez.
And Sedlock had been dealing to start the game, but was taken 411 feet deep to left center as Hartford jumps out and scores first. Sedlock had held opponents scoreless in 3 of his last 4 outings. Here's the first pitch to Coco Montez. It's a swing and a miss. This is Coco Montez, 1,000th minor league at bat right here. Montez, the second baseman, batting with a blonde bat and no batting gloves. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss at 84, low and inside. No balls and 2 strikes. Sedlock, except for that 1 mistake slider to Montero, has been dealing here early. The 0-2 pitch to Montez. And it's lined into left field. Hard hit. Over for it from left is Reiser. It bounces off his glove. He does keep it in front of him. Going back to first is Montez. And that's the second hit of the night for the Yard Goats to bring Willie Abreu to the plate.
The designated hitter, wearing 0, Willie Abreu.
Abreu, the designated hitter tonight. And Jose Gomez and Manuel Melendez to finish off this lineup. Sedlock will pitch out of the stretch for the first time, as the only run that he's allowed was on that home run. So now pitching with a base runner on for the first time this evening. 1 away in the top of the second inning. 1-0 Hartford as they look to win for just the 21st time this year. Here's the pitch to Abreu. He swings and fouls it over to our left. Would have hit the visiting broadcast booth if there was anybody over there. Jeff Dooley from Hartford broadcasting this game remotely tonight. He would have had a souvenir. Dooley, if you're listening, you avoided disaster down there to our left. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Abreu. He swings and hits this one in the air, left field over toward the line as Reiser, and he makes the catch for the second out of this second inning. Johnny Reiser moving over to left field because Robert Newstrom
Batting eighth, the
was just
shortstop,
called up to
number 40,
AAA
Joe
Norfolk.
Gomez.
Newstrom, the regular left fielder for the Baysox this year, has played in more games in left field. Newstrom has. He's played in 3 times as many games as his next closest teammate in Bowie. Zach Jarrett had played in 11 games there before being called up to Norfolk. But this is Johnny Reiser's 4th game in left field. Jose Gomez to the plate now with 2 down in the top of the second. Sedlock still out of the stretch. Here's the pitch. And it's a fastball to start him off down the middle, 0-1. Gomez and Melendez, the final 2 batters to come to the plate the first time through this Hartford order. Hartford leading 1-0 here in this second inning. Short lead off first for Montez, who singled to reach there. Shaded up the middle is Greg Cohen. Big hole on the right side of the infield. Here's the pitch, and it's swung on, fouled straight back, and it's 0-2. Gomez pumping there. The shortstop for the Yard Goats hitting .220 on the season. Sedlock stepping back up and stepping in. 1 strike away from getting out of this frame. Toby Welk holding the runner on first base. The 0-2 pitch to Gomez. And it's a cold strike 3. Another good slider from Cody Sedlock. The slider rings up Gomez. So whereas the slider allowed the home run, the slider gets Sedlock out of the inning. And we'll head to the bottom of the second. It's now Hartford 1 and Bowie nothing on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Sprains to stitches, sore throats to stomach aches, and pulled muscles to poison ivy. Care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox. Open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
Baysox Futures Club is the coolest club around and is free to join for kids ages 3 to 12. Each season of the Baysox Futures Club will feature members-only events, discount ticket offers, and fun for all. When your kids come out to the ballpark for their first game of the season, they can pick up their free gift at our Fan Assistance Center. Registering for the Baysox Future Club is free and easy. Just go to baysox.com/kids and fill out the online form. The Baysox Futures Club. Join today.
Injuries are part of the game, and not just in baseball, with any job. To reduce pain, doctors sometimes prescribe opioid medications. They're effective, but they can be addictive, and that's when intended solutions turn into problems. At Chesapeake Employers Insurance, our health services team provides swift, thorough, and appropriate treatment for your employees, and that includes strict monitoring of prescriptions for potentially addictive opioids. It can be a game saver. To learn more, connect with your agent or visit Chesapeake Employers at CEIWC.com.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Leading off the inning for the Baysox, batting 5th, the first baseman, number 10, Toby Welk.
Carl Kaufman goes back to the mound. He'll face Toby Welk, Johnny Reiser, and Zach Watson in this inning as the Yard Goats now have a 1-0 lead courtesy of that Eliuris Montero home run last inning. Toby Welk to the plate. Here's the pitch. And Welk watches an off-speed pitch cross for a strike at 86. And the bottom of the second inning is underway. Bowie had 2 base runners in the first, a walk to Rutschman, and Stowers reached on a fielder's choice. Now the pitch to Welk, and he takes it inside to even the count at 1-1. Kaufman's ERA now, courtesy of that first inning, is below 10 at 9.76. Right-hander comes set into the wind, and the delivery. And Welk takes it low and in again. It's 2-1. Kaufman on this season, he is 0-7. Opponents hitting .390 against him in his 38 2/3 innings entering the game. The 2-1. And Welk checks his swing, but it's called a strike anyway by the home plate umpire, Tom Fornarola. Third base umpire tonight, Louis Krupa, and at first base, it's Ben Phillips. Toby Welk waiting, the right-handed first baseman tonight for the Baysox, swinging the black handle, the maroon barrel of his bat, chops this one foul over to the Hartford dugout along the third baseline. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bowie, of course, as always, along the first baseline, wearing their home white uniforms, and the Hartford Yard Goats, they're in their road grays. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Welk. The pitch, swinging another chop ground ball foul. This time down in the batter's box. It stays 2-2. Baysox looking for their first hit of the night, trying to tie the game. It's 1-0 Hartford. 1 run on 2 hits in the top of the second inning for the visitors. Bowie with nothing on their line score through 4 batters. Toby Welk, the 5th Baysox to come to the plate. Here's the 2-2 pitch again, swing, and he lines it to second, right at Coco Montez, who makes the catch. And that's the first out of this second inning. Johnny Reiser will now come up.
Batting 6.
Reiser playing in left
Number
field.
9, Johnny Reiser.
For, as I mentioned last inning, just the 4th time this season. Reiser filling in as Robert Newstrom has been promoted up to the AAA level. Congratulations to Robert on a much and well-deserved promotion to AAA Norfolk. Here's the pitch to Johnny Reiser, and he chops it foul over to the Bowie dugout. Reiser with a home run over the weekend. Bowie won 1-0 against Erie in a doubleheader that was played on Friday. There was the second game of the doubleheader. Reiser hit a home run, a solo shot, the only run of the game. The 0-1 pitch. That one crosses for a strike at 87 over the outer half of the plate. Fornarola calls it, and it's 0-2. But Reiser's home run was the game-winning run for the Baysox, who swept that doubleheader. Bowie now on the season, 6-2 in doubleheaders. The 0-2 pitch to Reiser, and he takes a fastball up and in. A ball and 2 strikes to Johnny Reiser, with Zach Watson waiting in the on-deck circle for his first Double-A at-bat. The pitch to Reiser, and it misses way outside, 2-2. That one a fastball that Kaufman lost control of a little bit. Kaufman has gotten the reps, that's for sure, this year. They're trying to get things under control and get that ERA down to a manageable level. 2-2 to Reiser, and it's a cold strike 3. Reiser shaking his head, now has some words for Fornarola. Reiser's got to be a little careful there, but Fornarola lets him say his piece. That's the second strikeout for Carl Kaufman, the first one looking. Rung up Caden Grenier, swinging at a pitch outside. And Johnny Reiser is the second out of this second inning. Bowie trailing 1-0. And Zach Watson steps in for his first Double-A at-bat. Watson, the center fielder tonight, and he swings at the first pitch he sees, hits a fair ball down the third base line. It'll roll all the way into the corner. Sean Bouchard chases it down into second. Standing up goes Zach Watson. 1 pitch, 1 extra base hit. Welcome to Bowie, Zach Watson. Zach Watson just promoted from High A Aberdeen.
Number 57,
swinging at the first pitch. 88 miles an hour on the off speed from Kaufman. That's the first hit of the game for the Baysox. And it's a big one because it puts the tying run in scoring position and brings up Doran Turchin. Greg Cohen is in the on-deck circle. Bowie trying to tie the game, and Turchin, power hitter for this Baysox team, in the box. Here's the pitch to Turchin, and he takes it down the middle for a called strike 1. Turchin, the designated hitter tonight. 8th batter in the lineup, and this is the first time that Kaufman is pitching. Make it the second time that Kaufman is pitching out of the stretch. Did it in the first inning against Patrick Dorian. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Kaufman, and Turchin pops it up foul over to the right side. That'll be a souvenir for the fans here at Prince George's Stadium. Fan just getting out of the way in time. And it counts 0-2 to Doran Turchin, hitting .202 on the season, but I mentioned the power. The average may not be where Doran wants it, but he has 8 home runs. When he gets a hold of one, it goes a long way. Kaufman coming set out of the line from the first base side of the rubber, the pitch, and it's in the dirt, low and away. It counts 1-2. Sean Bouchard in left field, Jamison Hanna in straightaway center. Manuel Melendez is in right field. Eliuris Montero at third base. Jose Gomez at short. Coco Montez playing a little up the middle at second base right now. Taylor Snyder is at first base, and behind the plate catching Kaufman is Willie McIver. 2 down in the bottom of the second inning. 1-2 count to Doran Turchin. Bowie has a tying run at second base. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss from Turchin. That's the third strikeout of this game for Carl Kaufman, who has it working early. Bowie strands one in scoring position, and we will head to the third. It's Hartford 1, Bowie nothing. We'll be back after this on the Baysox Baseball Network.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
All season long, fireworks will light up the sky at Prince George's Stadium. Come see the great post-game spectacle with fireworks from ZY Pyrotechnics. Fireworks shows will follow every Saturday night game starting in June and several Friday night games as well. So get a Baysox schedule and pick a special firework night to enjoy. Get tickets at 301-464-4865 or purchase right now at Baysox.com.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
Your home of the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Motor on into the top of the third inning here. Paul Fritschner with you in a 1-0 game that the Hartford Yard Goats lead. The Baysox left a runner in scoring position the last inning. At the plate now, it's Manuel Melendez who takes the first pitch from Cody Sedlock outside. And it's a ball and no strike. Sedlock, that's just his second ball of the night. Yeah, you heard me right. 17 pitches, 15 for strikes. Make it 16 as the 1-0 crosses for a fastball to even the count at a ball and a strike. That kind of control will take you a long way if you're Cody Sedlock. 18 pitches, 16 for strikes so far. The 1-1, swinging a foul ball over to the left, another souvenir, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Sedlock with 2 strikeouts so far tonight, both coming in that second inning. The 1 run for Hartford was a solo home run, 411-foot shot for Eliuris Montero. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Cody Sedlock into the wind and the delivery. And it's a swing and a ground ball to the right side to first baseman Welk there. He flips onto a covering Sedlock. An easy play. 3-1 for out number 1. And the lineup will turn back over now to Willie McIver. Then Jamison Hanna in this frame, 9-1-2 batting for the for the Hartford Yard Goats.
Find out more at money1fcu.org.
1 run on 2 hits for Hartford. Baysox have been held scoreless through 2 frames on just the 1 hit. But Cody Sedlock is dealing. And here's the first pitch to Willie McIver. And it crosses, what do you know, 4 strike 1. That's just the second pitch that McIver has seen tonight. A slider there. First pitch of the game, he popped out to second base right behind the mound. Now the 0-1. He checks his swing, and he did not go around, says the first base umpire, Ben Phillips. The small but mighty crowd at Prince George's Stadium trying to convince Phillips that that was a swing and a miss, but instead he checked up, did McIver, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch from Sedlock. There's a swing and a miss. That one at 92 on the fastball. So Sedlock tonight mixing up that slider and the fastball very well. Sedlock with a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and the change. The 1-2 now from the right-hander. And he goes to the slider again, and it fouls it away to the backstop, does McIver. He stays ahead. A ball and 2 strikes. So the breaking pitch tonight that's working for Sedlock is the slider. But he just left that one hanging pitch to Montero, who deposited that ball into deep left center field. Went about halfway up the scoreboard. A ball and 2 strikes with 1 down in the top of the 3rd inning. Here's the pitch, and it's a called strike 3 over the outer edge of the plate. A slider again, and that's the 3rd strikeout of the night for Cody Sedlock. He's now retired 4 batters in a row.
Center fielder, Jamison Hanna.
Love to see this slider command for Sedlock, who is dealing here early. Jamison Hanna to the plate. He flew out to center his first time up. Here's the pitch. He shows bunt, pulls it back, and Sedlock goes outside with a changeup there and a ball and no strikes. Hanna saw just 2 pitches his first time up. Sedlock worked a 4-pitch top of the 1st inning. Pop out to McIver, then 2 pitches to Hanna and a flyout from Sean Bouchard, who's now waiting on deck. The 1-0 to Hanna, and he takes a strike. That one a curveball. It's 1-1. Sedlock allowing a run for just the 2nd time in his last 4 outings. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew a fastball by him on the outer edge of the plate. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Sean Bouchard waiting, but the lefty, Jamison Hanna, the center fielder for Hartford, trying to defend the plate now in a 1-2 count. Top of the 3rd inning, 1-0 Hartford. Sedlock back to the mound. Decent sized hole up the middle. Greg Cullen playing a little bit over toward the middle between 1st and 2nd. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled off of the glove of Rutschman, straight to the backstop. Rutschman behind the plate tonight. Still, the only games that Rutschman has missed this year were the 2 games because of the Futures game. That's it. Otherwise, Rutschman has been in the lineup every night this year. Played in the most games of any Baysox player. The 1-2 delivery to Hanna. Swinging a high fly ball into left field, but playable for Johnny Reiser, who settles under a couple steps into his left, then he makes the catch. And that's out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Cody Sedlock. And we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd. It's 1-0 Hartford on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Sky Shooter Displays by ZY Pyrotechnics will be lighting up the sky with top-of-the-line fireworks shows following Baysox games all season long. We will give you the best bang for your buck. Sky Shooter Displays include traditional shows, true pyro musicals, custom choreographed lays, and much more. The night sky is truly limitless, so don't be shy. Give ZY a try. Find out more by calling us at 570-328-1361 or visit us online, zypyrotechnics.com.
To keep up with all the Baysox fun this year, make sure to follow the team on social media. Follow at Bowie Baysox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Baysox on Facebook to stay up to date on promotions, news, scores, and more. With all of the exciting prospects in Bowie in 2021, this will be a season you will not want to miss. Again, that's at Bowie Baysox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Baysox on Facebook.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Joining the fun. Leading off the inning for the Baysox, batting ninth, the second baseman, number 59, Greg Cullen.
Greg Cullen leads things off now in the bottom of the third inning for Bowie. It's 9-1-2 for the Baysox in a game that Bowie trails 1-0 against the Hartford Yard Goats, AA affiliate of the Colorado Rockies. Greg Cullen waiting on the first pitch from Carl Kaufman, and he takes the pitch for a called strike. This is the Hartford Yard Goats, as I mentioned, the AA affiliate of the Colorado Rockies, the second farthest affiliate away from their home club. Richmond and San Francisco on opposite ends of the country a little farther. The 0-1 pitch, and that bounces in the dirt, low and in, a fastball for ball one. Greg Cullen, the last batter that hasn't faced the right-hander Kaufman tonight. Cullen hitting 143 in his time at Bowie. 1-1 pitch, and that's outside, 2-1. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third. First batter of this third inning. Bowie has had 3 base runners. Rutschman walked, Stowers reached on a fielder's choice, and Zach Watson singled. 2-1 to Cullen. Swings and chops it weakly up the first base line. This will be playable for Taylor Snyder, who fields as he steps on the first base bag, and there is one retired. And the lineup will go back up to the top for Caden Grenier. Then it'll be Adley Rutschman.
Caden Grenier.
The Beavers at the top of the order. Bowie trying to really string some things together after a tough middle portion. Now follow me here. The middle portion of the first half of the season, really just the month of June, it got tough for Bowie through that second half of June and into the first half of July. Here's the pitch to Grenier, and he takes it at 86, a slider there for strike one. But it's just been tough for Bowie to really string those wins together. But a chance to do that now against the worst team in this league record-wise. The 0-1 pitch to Grenier, and he chases one low and away. 0-2, Grenier struck out swinging his first time up. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Chased a pitch way off the plate away, and he chased essentially what that pitch was just there for strike two. Slider there. Now here's the 0-2 pitch to Grenier, and he swings and chops it foul straight down in the box. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Grenier sitting on 5 home runs this year. He had 3 home runs for pretty much a little over a month. Had 3 home runs in 2 days back at the end of May. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and he takes it inside at 94 miles an hour. A ball and 2 strikes. Grenier finally hit his 4th home run of the season on July 3rd. It didn't take too long, about another week, till his 5th home run. So you'd say he's due in that time frame. The 1-2 pitch, swing, and he chops it foul again down the third base line. Buck Britton nearly a one-handed stab there on a hard-hit ground ball in the third base coach's box. But Grenier staying alive. Struck out chasing that pitch low and away his first time up. Hartford down here at Prince George's Stadium for the first and only time of 2021. 1-2 pitch. Grenier swings, lines it past the third baseman Montero into left field. A single and the second hit of the game for the Baysox. That puts the tying run on base for Adley Rutschman. Rutschman coming to the plate to some applause from the Baysox faithful. Rutschman with 12 home runs on the year. Rutschman's 12 home runs still lead the team. Just one home run in the month of July. Just one home run since June 22nd. First pitch to him is a called strike. Rutschman walked his first time up on 4 pitches. Then he was put out at second base when Stowers ripped the baseball up the middle, but to a perfectly positioned Jose Gomez at short. Now the 0-1 pitch to Adley Rutschman, and he takes it off the plate away, a ball and a strike. So while Rutschman isn't hitting as many home runs as he hit earlier in the season, he has been hitting for average a little bit. His average at .269. He was leading the team in average for a good portion of the first half of July. But Robert Newstrom then took him over. 1-1 pitch to Rutschman, and he takes it on the outer half of the plate. A called strike 2. That a fastball at 93. One away in the bottom of the third. 1-0 Hartford. Courtesy of that home run in the top of the second from Eliuris Montero. Rutschman waiting on the 1-2. Runner started to go. Now he's going to go back to first. Grenier's got to slide in, and he does safely as McIver tried to backpick him. Not sure if that was the design for Grenier or if he wanted to steal, realized he didn't get a good jump and had to scamper back to first. Either way, Grenier now in a count that he might be able to steal on, a 2-2 count, has a decent sized lead. Taylor Snyder is somewhat holding him on at first base. Rutschman batting from the left side, a switch hitter. Left-handed hitting Stowers waiting on deck. 2-2 pitch to Rutschman now. Now it's going to have to wait as Kaufman steps off. Kaufman has a right to be a little concerned about the runner Grenier at first base after what Grenier showed on that pitch. Starting to steal. Jose Gomez positioned up the middle from shortstop. Grenier on the season does have 5 stolen bases. The 2-2, and it's taken low and in. What a take from Adley Rutschman. We know the keen eye that Adley Rutschman has. That ball a little low. Rutschman with 44 walks on the season coming into the game, make it 45. But Patrick Dorian has tied him for the team lead there coming into the night. Rutschman's walk in the first inning put him back in sole possession of first. Check on over to first, and back in time was Caden Grenier. Long at bat here to Rutschman. This will just be the 6th pitch, but with the pickoff attempts mixed in, it's been a while for Rutschman up there at the plate. There goes Grenier, and a line drive up the middle gets over the head of Gomez. Running on the pitch was Grenier, so he'll go first to third on the base hit by Rutschman. And there are runners on the corners. A perfectly executed hit and run for the Baysox. And with runners on the corners, Bowie now has the tying run just 90 feet away. Rutschman at first base. The 3rd hit of the game for Bowie. They've all been singles. So Bowie trying to manufacture runs the hard way tonight. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Bowie trailing 1-0. One nothing the score, but Bowie threatening. And Kyle Stowers at the plate, the hottest hitter on this team. The pitch. Swings and grounds it foul over to the right side. Dorian from the Bowie on deck circle picks it up, tosses it back to the dugout. Stowers, he hit a 107-mile-an-hour liner back up the middle for a fielder's choice back in the 1st inning. Here's the 0-1, and Stowers swings over the top of that one. Curveball there, 0-2 the count. One away. Bowie with runners on the corners in the bottom of the third. Stowers with those orange batting gloves, a left-handed hitter. Back-to-back lefties in this lineup. Stowers and Dorian waiting on deck. The 0-2 pitch, and it's a fastball called strike 3 on the outer edge of the plate. And Stowers is retired. That's the 4th strikeout.
Third baseman, Patrick
for
Dorian.
Carl Kaufman. Carl Kaufman with just the 1 walk tonight. Kaufman leads this team with 20 walks, including his walk tonight. Opponents, as I mentioned, hitting .390 off him coming into the game. Dorian takes a swing at the first pitch and comes up empty. It's 0-1. That is the highest batting average of any pitcher on this team. Opponents as a whole are hitting .298 against Hartford. No balls and a strike. Here to Patrick Dorian. Tying run on third for Bowie. The pitch. Swinging a high fly ball into left field, but playable for Sean Bouchard. He barely has to move. Now he makes the catch, and the inning is over. Bowie strands 2, including a runner on third, and we'll head to the 4th. Bowie trailing 1-0 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Missed your ride? Don't worry. Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
Hey Baysox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Baysox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Baysox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
It takes time to get rich, flavorful coffee beans from the lush mountain regions of Colombia and Brazil to Royal Farms. But less than a minute to get yourself a delicious hot cup of the finest and freshest coffee in the world. Because Royal Farms' new Swiss-made coffee machines grind those rich, flavorful coffee beans and brew them one magnificent cup at a time. It's why Royal Farms makes the freshest and best coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Sean Bouchard.
The Yard Goats will try to expand on their 1-0 lead here in the top half of the 4th inning. The Yard Goats 1 run coming off that solo shot back in the 2nd frame, a slider that Eliuris Montero hit 411 feet. Montero will be the 3rd batter in this inning. Here's the first pitch to Sean Bouchard, and he unloads to left center field. This one is deep. This one is gone over the batter's eye. And Bouchard, with his 8th home run of the season, doubles the Hartford lead. It is now Hartford 2 and Bowie nothing.
Your attention, please. Kyle Perry, please report to the WTOP Fan Assistance Center. Kyle Perry to fan assistance, please. Now batting for Hartford, first baseman Taylor Snyder.
.429 feet on that home run from Sean Bouchard. So I'll tell you, Bouchard and Montero have not been cheated on their home runs. And now here's Taylor Snyder swinging through 82 miles an hour. That's strike 1. The change up there from Cody Sedlock. Snyder struck out swinging the first strikeout of the game for Sedlock. His first time up in the second inning. Here's the pitch, and he hits a high fly ball to right field. This one is deep. Stowers chasing to the wall, way back, and that one's gone. It's a home run for Taylor Snyder, and again, it's the slider. Taylor Snyder with the back-to-back jacks for the Hartford Yard Goats, and it's 3-0. That's Snyder's 18th home run of the season.
Third baseman, Elioris Montero.
So the slider has not really been the friend of the Baysox right-hander tonight. 393 feet on that home run. Now Sedlock comes back with a fastball and misses up and away to Elioris Montero, who hit a slider out for a home run in the second inning. 411 feet on that jack. The 1-0 pitch, and Montero takes it away, 2-0. Blaine Knight starting to get up and get loose in the Bowie bullpen, but I just mean walk around. He's not even throwing yet. He's just stretching a little bit. Likely won't see him until the 5th, maybe the 6th. I mean, Sedlock right now, he's only at 35 pitches. 36 is a fastball off the plate away, 3-0. Back-to-back home runs for Hartford. It's 3-0 Yard Goats. .30 pitch, and Montero takes another fastball up and away. That is the first walk of the night for Cody Sedlock. And I have to wonder if maybe Blaine Knight might start getting warm. I don't want to necessarily say that Cody Sedlock is pitching too poorly tonight. Coming into that at bat right there, he had thrown 33 pitches. 29 of them had been for strikes. Now he's thrown 37, still 29 strikes tonight of his 37 pitches. Here's Coco Montez. The pitch, swing and a pop-up foul right side into the seats. It's 0-1. Montez singled last time up with 1 out in the second inning, but was left at first base. I'm not sure with the ERA and the record of Carl Kaufman, if anybody really expected this game to be standing where it is now in the 4th inning, but it's 3-0 Hartford. Bowie, which is 3 hits so far. The pitch to Montez, he swings and hits a high fly ball to right, but Stowers has room short of the warning track, and he makes the catch over to his left for out number 1. That's a big first down here in this inning because it does put the inning-ending double play into effect. With Willie Abreu to the plate, he flew out to center field his first time up. Abreu, a left-handed hitter, designated hitter. Sedlock coming set out of the stretch. Here's the pitch, and it's a fastball. It crosses at 92 for strike 1. Sedlock, the former first round pick of this Baysox team, all the way back in 2016. The 0-1 pitch, swinging another foul ball over to the left. Stays no balls and 2 strikes. Sedlock was the 3rd ever first round pick out of the University of Illinois. Big Ten Conference Pitcher of the Year in 2016. Here's the 0-2, and Sedlock misses just away. It's 1-2. Trying to go back to the fastball. Wonder how much confidence he has in his slider, given what Hartford has done to it so far tonight. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Willie Abreu. Waiting on the pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a line drive, hard hit down the left field line and fair. Around second to third goes Montero in the corner. Reiser struggling to pick it up. Now he does, being held at third base. Is Montero into second, standing up as Abreu, and again it's the slider that burns Cody Sedlock. Another extra base hit, and a slider just not working for Cody Sedlock here tonight.
Shortstop, Joe Gomez.
Now it's Gomez to the plate. Gomez struck out looking back in the second inning. Bowie trailing 3-0. The infield playing in. Hartford with 2 runs already in this inning. Just 1 out. The pitch to Gomez, and it's up and away. A ball and no strikes. Jose Gomez hitting .214 on this season, but is still fairly young into his Hartford season. Here's the pitch, and it's called for strike 1. He began his season with AAA Albuquerque, did Gomez. Had 91 plate appearances there, hit .283, but was bumped down to Hartford. Now the 1-1 pitch from Sedlock to Gomez. And it's swinging a high chop ground ball to third, charging in on it Dorian. The throw home, and the ball pops out of the glove of Rutschman. Sliding in safely is the runner Montero, and it's 4-0 in favor of the Hartford Yard Goats. Jose Gomez gets credit for the RBI on the fielder's choice. Dorian had a chance there coming home. Thought maybe he'd go to first and try and get the sure out, but a tough play for Rutschman, who had to try and pick that ball out of the dirt. Trying to scoop it and apply the tag. Not sure even if he had scooped it in time and applied the tag, if the runner might have been safe anyway. But now 3 runs in the inning. Infield in the middle is playing back at double play depth. Runners on the corners, Abreu up to third, Gomez at first, Manuel Melendez at the plate, and the left-hander takes a pitch low and away at a fastball to ball and no strikes. Sedlock threw just 4 pitches in the top of the first inning. Got a pop out, then a 2-pitch fly out, then a fly out. He retired the first 4 batters he faced, 5 of the first 7. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a hard hit ground ball, foul down the first base line. It'll roll down to the Bowie bullpen. But the slider has been unkind to the right-hander Cody Sedlock tonight. Willie McIver waiting in the on-deck circle, then Jamison Hanna. Manuel Melendez, a left-handed hitting right fielder. Grounded out to first his first time up. Waiting on the 1-1 pitch. Here it comes. Swinging, he punches it foul over to the left side this time. Change up there from Sedlock, who's now a pitch away from another strikeout. Sedlock with 3 strikeouts on the night. Sedlock retired 5 straight batters between the second and third innings leading into this fourth. But then back-to-back home runs from Sean Bouchard and Taylor Snyder got things going in this inning. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Melendez, and it's up and in. That one misses for ball 2 with a fastball. In fact, that is the first time that Bowie has allowed back-to-back home runs since June 29th. 2019. 2-2 delivery, and it's up and in with another fastball. It's 3-2, and Sedlock's really struggling in this inning after getting out to such a strong start. Sedlock is laboring through this fourth. He's allowed 3 runs. Melendez just a 196 hitter. He does have some pop with 6 home runs. This is a situation where you want to try to attack before the lineup goes back to the top. The 3-2 swung on, popped up foul, left side, general admission. Home plate umpire Tom Fornarola getting a new delivery of baseballs. Count stays 3-2. This will be the 7th pitch of this at-bat to Manuel Melendez, who is the 7th batter of this inning. Left-handed hitter. Sedlock coming set, but he steps off. And Blaine Knight is going to start throwing down in the bullpen. Actually, it's Stephen Klimick warming in the bullpen. Steve Klimick going to get up before Blaine Knight. Now the pitch, and it's swung on, fouled away again over to the left side. So Blaine Knight was starting to warm up, at least get loose, but Klimick is going to be the one that throws. Klimick is going to warm like he's going to come into this game in this inning. He's going to warm up fast. Sedlock's pitch count now up to 53 pitches. Over a 20-pitch inning from Sedlock. He's still just retired one batter. Check back to first. Back in time is Jose Gomez. Sedlock wound up for that pickoff throw to first. It was almost like a pitch as hard as he threw it. 3 balls and 2 strikes with 1 down. Here's the pitch. There goes the runner, swinging a high fly ball to right. This one is deep. If it's fair, it's gone, but it is foul and over the clubhouse down the right field line. That ball went a long, long way. In fact, that ball went 388 feet, but with the way the right field line is down there, 309 feet, it looked like it went a whole lot farther than that. 3 balls, 2 strikes again to Manuel Melendez. The pitch, there goes the runner, and it's fouled off to the left. What a battle between Melendez and Cody Sedlock. This will be the 10th pitch of this at-bat alone. And this may be the last batter that Cody Sedlock faces. And Steve Klimick, warming up, has warmed up just in this batter. That's how long this battle has been going on between Melendez and Sedlock. Now the 3-2 again. There goes the runner. And it's a called strike 3. The throw down to second. Not in time. The runner coming home. And Grenier doesn't throw home. I'm not sure what Grenier was doing there. If he just didn't want to risk a throw home getting over Rutschman's head or what have you. But coming home from third was Willie Abreu, and he scores. So Melendez is retired on strikes. That's the 4th strikeout. But Melendez on the strikeout watched Abreu come in and score as Jose Gomez stole second base. Abreu comes home, and it's now 5-0 in favor of the Yard Goats. 4 runs in this 4th inning. Credit Abreu with the steal of home. And Willie MacGyver is the batter. He's 0 for 2 tonight, has a pop out to second. He struck out looking in the 3rd inning. The pitch, and he swings and pops this one up. Shallow left center field. Out for it is Grenier from short. And in diving from left field is Johnny Reiser, but he can't make the catch. And in from second to score is Jose Gomez. It's now 6-0 Hartford. That was nearly a spectacular play by Johnny Reiser in left center field, but instead it falls in for a single. And Jose Gomez scores. There's a meeting on the mound. Rutschman out to talk with the right-hander Sedlock, who was pitching so well coming into this inning. He had just allowed the 1 home run, but the slider has not been his friend. It's the Top of the fourth inning right now. 5 runs are in for Hartford. And there are 2 outs. At the plate, it's Jamison Hanna, the pitch, and he swings over the top of 83 miles an hour. 0-1. Hanna tonight is 0 for 2. He's the only yard goat, or make it Melendez and Hanna, the only 2 yard goats that have not reached base yet tonight. There's the 0-1. Swing and a miss there. And it's 0-2, so he swings at the first pitch, comes up empty, swings at the second pitch, and doesn't make contact. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Sean Bouchard waiting on deck. He led off the inning with a home run. Back-to-back jacks for the Hartford Yard Goats. It's 6-0 right now. Steve Klimek appears ready in the bullpen. Now the 0-2 pitch, and it's low and in from Sedlock, who is now at 60 pitches on the night. This is just about a 30-pitch inning that has gone on for nearly 20 minutes. Hanna waiting on the 1-2. Here it comes. Swinging a fly ball into left center field. Zach Watson over to his right, and he makes the catch. At long last, the inning is over. But Hartford sends 9 to the plate. They score 5, and we will head to the bottom of the 4th. Bowie with some work to do, and a game that Hartford now leads 6-0 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Baysox fans, watch the Orioles Stars of tomorrow today with MILB.TV. With all home games and most away games streamed live, the only place to watch the Baysox on your phone or computer is MILB.TV. Subscribe today and watch up to 5,000 games from all teams across the minor league baseball live or on demand. Download the MILB First Pitch app from Google Play or Apple App Store to watch on the go. Use promo code Baysox at checkout to save $10 on the yearly subscription. Visit MILB.TV for details.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Bowie now has their work cut out for them here as we move into the bottom of the 4th inning. After 5 runs come in the top half of this 4th inning, Bowie will have Welk, Reiser, and Watson to the plate. And warming up in the bullpen, it's Blaine Knight now as Klimek had warmed up. Carl Kaufman delivers the first pitch to Welk, and it's a called strike. No balls and a strike to Welk, who lined out to second the first time up. The pitch, and it bounces in the dirt, low and away. A ball and a strike.
Number 48, Knight.
Blaine Knight will piggyback off of Cody Sedlock, likely come in for the 5th inning. The way he's throwing right now, you can tell the pace and delivery. This is the same thing we've seen all season. Here's a pitch to Welk, and he hits this one a mile down the left field line, way into the woods behind left field at Prince George's Stadium. Takes a change up for his 4th home run of the season, and Toby Welk puts the Baysox on the board. It's 6-1.
Left fielder, Johnny Reiser.
Johnny Reiser and Zach Watson now against Carl Kaufman. Here's the pitch to Reiser, and he takes that one off the plate away. Kaufman on the season coming in with a 10+ ERA. He had lowered it down below 9.5 already in this game, but Toby Welk's 4th home run, making it 6-1 Hartford. Now Reiser goes up swinging. He lines this one into left field, but back by the warning track, that ball is tracked down by Bouchard for the first out of the inning. That one rode a long way.
Center fielder, Zach Watson.
Now Zach Watson. Watson a single his first time up. Singled on the, make it a double his first time up. Doubled down the left field line on the first pitch he saw at the AA level. Now goes up swinging and lines this one to second base. So Watson has seen 2 pitches. He's made hard contact on both, but he's 1 for 2. And with 2 outs, it's Doran Turchin. First pitch to Turchin is swung on and fouled straight down. Turchin struck out swinging his first time up. That was right after Zach Watson had doubled. The 0-1 pitch, and that misses low and inside, 1-1. Greg Cullen waiting on deck. Then Caden Grenier and Adley Rutschman. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss from Turchin. Got locked up a little bit there. Pitch in on his hands. 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Two away in the bottom of the 4th inning. 6-1. Hartford leading it by 5 runs. 1-2 pitch to Turchin, swinging a high fly ball on the infield from second base. Montez calling everybody off. You might be able to hear him. And he makes the catch in the baseline for out number 3. So we'll head to the 5th. Bowie trailing at 6-1 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
It's now time to spin to win.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Baysox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Baysox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Baysox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
The fifth inning is presented by Anne Arundel
Steve
County
Klimek
Community
is
Crew,
into the
represented
game.
by
We saw
Karen
him
Sisson,
warming up in the
and
last
Porter.
inning, and we also saw Blaine Knight warming up, but Steve Klimek enters here as the bridge
Your attention, please.
to
Now
Blaine
pitching
Knight,
for
who
the
is the
Baysox,
piggyback
number 58,
pitcher tonight.
Stephen Klimek.
So Cody Sedlock's night is done, and Steve Klimek is in. We'll get you the final line on Cody Sedlock here momentarily. Sean Bouchard is the first batter of this fifth inning in a game that Hartford leads 6-1. Brief pause here because Hartford is without a first base coach. So we'll wait on Cesar Galvez to go on down there to take a spot at first base. And Steve Klimek goes to work. His first pitch of the night out of the stretch. Here it is, and it's an off-speed pitch. Fouled over to the right side from Bouchard. And it's no balls and a strike. Steve Klimek taking over. And the final line for Cody Sedlock. He threw 4 innings. He allowed 6 runs, all earned, on 6 hits with a walk and 4 strikeouts. There's a pitch, and that one missing, low and away. Rutschman going off his glove and over to the backstop. It's 1-1. Sedlock, his pitch count was extremely low heading into that 4th inning. I mean, he had barely thrown 30 pitches. Then he finished having thrown 61 pitches, 47 for strikes he had to command. He just walked the one batter. Now here's a pitch lined into left field, and that'll get down in left center. Zach Watson over from center field, cuts it off. And it's another hit for the Yard Goats. Sean Bouchard with back-to-back hits. He led off the 4th with a home run and now leads off the 5th with a single. Again, that was the first time, as Taylor Snyder, who also had a home run in the 4th inning. Bouchard and Snyder going back-to-back. That was the first time since June of 2019 that Bowie had allowed back-to-back home runs. And you say, wow, that's over 2 years ago. Well, of course, there was no minor league season last year. Here's the pitch, and Snyder swings through that one. Strike one. Elioris Montero waiting on deck. Snyder with his 18th home run of the season, his last time up. Steve Klimek coming set. Here's the pitch. And it's taken for a strike, a fastball at 94. 0-2 the count. 5 runs in that top of the 4th inning for Hartford. The 1 run in the bottom of the 4th. Nearly a 400-foot home run from Toby Welk. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Taylor Snyder is retired. That's the first strikeout for Klimek. Second time that Snyder has been retired on strikes tonight.
Third baseman.
5th strikeout overall for Bowie's pitching staff between Sedlock and the reliever here, Klimek. And it's Elioris Montero. Got the scoring started tonight with a 411-foot home run. Here's the pitch. Swing, and this one hit in the air, right center field. From right field, it's Stowers who makes the catch. And it's quickly a 2-out inning for Steve Klimek. Montero had reached and scored both his times up, the home run in the 2nd, and he walked and scored in the 4th.
Second baseman, Coco Montez.
And Coco Montez comes up with 2 outs. The first at-bat of the night for Montez was his 1,000th minor league at-bat. He's 1 for 2 tonight. He flew out to right field in the 4th inning. Up the middle is Greg Cullen. Big hole on the right side of the infield. Klimek checks back over to first. This likely will be Klimek's one and only inning tonight as Blaine Knight appears ready down in the bullpen. So Knight will come in for the 6th, and he'll likely try and finish this game out, 6th to the 9th innings. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat to Montez, and it's taken for a strike. Slider there to Montez, and it's 0-1. So whereas the slider was not really working for Cody Sedlock, that's what he gave up his home runs off of. Working there on that pitch to Montez. Now the 0-1. And it's swung on, lined hard down the first base line over the glove of Toby Welk, and it'll get down into the corner. Stowers in the corner, picks it up. Being held at third base is Bouchard. Into second, standing up is Montez. And it's a double for Coco Montez. He's now 2 for 3 tonight. And Hartford has 2 more runners in scoring position.
Plate 9EP0371. Your lights are on.
And it sounds like somebody's battery is about to die in the parking lot.
Designated hitter.
Somebody left their lights on. If you own a Nissan and you're listening in the stadium, go check it out. Willie Abreu to the plate. It's a 6-1 game. Go make sure you don't cost yourself anything extra. I'll tell you what. The lights on in the stadium right now as the night descends into night here at Prince George's Stadium. 0-1 the count on a swing and a miss to Abreu, who doubled and scored in the 4th inning. He stole home officially. There were runners on the corners. Gomez hitting after him stole second, and Abreu came home. Stepping out and taking time is Abreu. Count is 0-1. At third base, Bouchard. At second base, Montez. Abreu waiting. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's a fastball up and away, a ball and a strike. Kind of a haze right now over Bowie, Maryland. Sun setting over to the left, but boy, no wind at all. Stagnant air on a warm night. A ball and a strike to the left-handed hitting Willie Abreu. Steps out and takes time again. This will just be the third pitch of this at-bat. First base is open. Runners on second and third. 2 down in this top of the 5th inning. 6-1 Hartford. And now Abreu steps out again. Steve Klimek coming set. Blaine Knight is ready in the bullpen. This might be the last batter for Klimek. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Got him on the slider again. Going to that off speed. Breaking ball a little bit, coming across the plate. Steve Klimek trying to get out of this inning scoreless and leave those 2 runners stranded in scoring position. The 1-2 swing and a miss. Strike 3, got him. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Steve Klimek. And Hartford leaves 2 in scoring position. That's huge for Bowie. Baysox now still trail it by 5. It's 6-1 Hartford on the Baysox Baseball Network.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination or use of this broadcast, descriptions or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues is prohibited.
For more than 100 years, Chesapeake Employers Insurance has been helping Maryland businesses keep their workers safe. With competitive pricing and an AM Best A- financial strength rating, it's no surprise that Chesapeake Employers is Maryland's largest writer of workers' comp insurance.
At the end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your agent or visit CEIWC.com.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Halfway through this game at Prince George's Stadium, just past the 8 o'clock hour, and Bowie will have the bottom of the order up. It'll be Greg Cullen leading things off again, 9-1-2 to get things going here in the bottom of the 5th, 6-1. Hartford leading it. They put 5 runs on the board in the top half of the 4th inning against Cody Sedlock. And it's still Carl Kaufman throwing for Hartford. coming into tonight with over a 10 ERA, but he has just allowed the 1 run, and it was a 397-foot home run to Toby Welk. Here's the first pitch to Cullen, and he hits it back up the middle. It goes off the foot of Kaufman, deflects over to second, but Cullen into first in time. If that had gotten through, it likely would have been an out as Gomez was playing up the middle, but it went off the foot of Carl Kaufman, who appears okay, nodding over to his third baseman, Eliuris Montero. He doesn't want the training staff to come out. He's okay. And it's a single to lead things off here in the 4th inning to bring up Caden Grenier. Then it'll be Adley Rutschman and Kyle Stowers. Caden Grenier tonight singled. He was left at third, though, in the 3rd inning. At that point in the game, Grenier represented the tying run, but then in the top half of the next inning, Hartford broke it open with a 5-run frame. Here's the pitch to Grenier, and he swings and lifts this ball in the air high into left center field. Jamison Hanna over to his right makes the catch, and that's the first out of this 5th inning. So Grenier falls to 0 for 2 tonight, or excuse me, 1 for 3 tonight with that single in the 3rd. And Rutschman will come up.
Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman was tied with Patrick Dorian for the team lead with 44 walks. Dorian has climbed that leaderboard to tie Rutschman. In fact, you look all across the AA Northeast League, Rutschman and Dorian were tied for second coming into the night in walks. Benson from Akron was first at 45, but Rutschman's walk in the 1st inning gave him 45. Now here's the pitch to him, and it's called for strike 1. 0-1. I mentioned this is the first time that we're seeing Rutschman at home since he went out to Denver to play in the Futures game a couple of weeks ago. Really, just last week, actually. Last Sunday afternoon. The 0-1 delivery to a left-handed hitting Adley Rutschman. And it's low and away, a ball and a strike. Rutschman sitting at 12 home runs on the year. His OPS at 876. As at 272 average, he singled his last time up. Grenier was running on the pitch, and Grenier got to third base on that single from Rutschman. Here's the pitch, and he fouls it off over to the on-deck circle where Kyle Stowers is waiting. It stays a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, bottom of the 5th. Bowie trailing it by 5 runs. Bowie a run on 5 hits. Hartford 6 runs on 8 hits. Neither team with an error. Playing up the middle is Jose Gomez, the shortstop. But the outfield is deep, especially in center and in left. Nothing to get over their heads. The 1-2 pitch here to Adley Rutschman. And he swings and grounds it foul down the first baseline again. Blaine Knight has been warming in the bullpen for quite a while. As Doran Turchin flips that foul ball into the crowd at Prince George's Stadium. Little guy gets it. He's a fan for life. And it's a ball and 2 strikes still to Adley Rutschman. Nobody warming down in the Hartford bullpen. This is Carl Kaufman's game right now. Maybe his best outing of the year so far. Here's a 1-2. Swinging a high fly ball down the left field line, but it's twisting foul, and that'll get out past the berm, past the bullpen down there. And it's a foot race to the foul ball. Now they're going to get called off. Little 5-year-old. Hey, man, the Olympics are next week. He's about 15 years away from qualifying for the 100-meter dash. Stays a ball and 2 strikes to Rutschman. Off of first base, it's Cullen who singled to lead off the inning. Bowie's trailing it by 5. Here's the pitch. And Rutschman takes it right down the middle, a fastball at 93. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Rutschman retired for the first time tonight.
Right fielder, Kyle Stowers.
That's the 5th strikeout for Carl Kaufman. First strikeout since Stowers struck out in the 3rd inning. But Stowers back up. First time Stowers came to the plate, he lined a ball back up the middle, 107 miles an hour off the bat. It ate up the shortstop Gomez, whose only play was to step on second for the lead out. Now Stowers swings over the top of a breaking ball at 84. And that's the first strike of this at-bat. He struck out looking back in the third inning. He didn't get any farther than first in that first inning. Coming into tonight, Stowers has been the best player on this Baysox team in the month of July. It's 5 homers, 5 doubles, hitting almost 400. The 0-1 pitch, and it's weakly grounded foul over to the Baysox on-deck circle where Patrick Dorian is waiting. Another slider there from Kaufman, making a changeup. That was the 67th pitch from Kaufman tonight. 48 strikes. Stowers, a left-handed hitter. Out of the stretch is Kaufman. Now coming set, short lead for Cullen at first. The 0-2, and it's up and away, another fastball. Stowers watches it, a ball and 2 strikes. Blaine Knight has been ready for a while down in the bullpen. So it looks like he'll come in for the 6th inning. Klimek bridged Sedlock and Knight for that 5th. Klimek stranded the 2 runners in scoring position. Faced 5 batters, did not allow a run. 1-2 pitch to Kyle Stowers. And Stowers swings and fouls it off. That one maybe caught the leg of Willie McIver. Grayson Rodriguez on foul ball duty with those bright red gym shoes coming out, or excuse me, orange gym shoes from the dugout. You can't miss him. Orange top and the orange gym shoes. Rodriguez slated to go on Saturday right now. Here's the 1-2 delivery, and Stowers takes it low and away. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. It'll be Gray Fenter tomorrow night, then Kyle Bronovich going on Thursday. Bauman on Friday. It'll be Rodriguez on Saturday. Then it would be Knight again on Sunday. But you get past Thursday, that's why you write in probable. Here's the 2-2 pitch. It's in the dirt. Picking it up behind the plate is McIver. That one a changeup that got down in there. Buried in the left-handed batter's box. The count goes full with 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning, 6-1 Hartford. Baysox trying to chip into this lead against Carl Kaufman. There is someone with a hoodie stretching down in the Hartford bullpen, but nobody throwing. Runner will be going here. The payoff pitch, swinging a lifted foul ball down the third baseline. How to get over toward the parking lot. Hopefully whose ever lights were on doesn't hit that car too. So I've got a foul ball hitting your car and the lights being on. Got a dead battery, and then you got to replace the windshield. Still a full count with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Runner on first base, there he goes. Cullen, and Stowers is rung up. He takes 88 miles an hour for strike 3. So Stowers is retired on strikes for the 2nd straight time. That's the 6th strikeout for Carl Kaufman. And we'll head to the 6th inning. Blaine Knight will enter, and we will come back after this break on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Baysox game is attending a Bowie Baysox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, the Baysox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Baysox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Baysox Group Events Manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Steve Klimek was the bridge into this sixth inning between Setlock and Blaine Knight, who now emerges from the bullpen to likely pitch as far as he can into the rest of this game. Blaine Knight and the Baysox trailing at 6-1 right now. I don't think anybody really expected this score in a game that Carl Kaufman was starting and has maybe thrown his best start of the year so far, in line for his first win. And here's the first pitch from Blaine Knight. Fouled away, up and over our heads to the right. Jose Gomez at the plate and taking that one out of Prince George's Stadium over to the right of us. It's an 0-1 count. Gomez tonight struck out looking his first time up, reached on a fielder's choice and scored back in the fourth inning. Now lifts this one into shallow left center field. Out from short is Grenier. Now in from left is Reiser, who settles under, running into his left and makes the catch for the first out of this sixth inning. We can close the line now on Steve Klimek, who just threw that one inning.
Right fielder,
in that one
Manny
inning,
Melendez.
he did not allow a run on 2 hits. He did not walk a batter, and he struck out 2. Pretty good inning there for Klimek as the Bowie bullpen trying to get things under control here in a game that Bowie trails 6-1. At the plate, it's Manuel Melendez, and Knight starts him off with a fastball low and away. It's a ball and no strikes. Blaine Knight with a 3.73 ERA on the season here in Bowie. Here's this one, line to second base. There onto his knees, Greg Cullen makes the catch. And there are 2 outs now as the lineup goes back to the top for Willie McIver. Blaine Knight started his season at High A Aberdeen, where he had a 2.41 ERA in 4 starts. He got called up at the same time Grayson Rodriguez did, after Knight had thrown 18 2/3 innings at High A Aberdeen. He's now thrown 31 innings coming into the night with Double A Bowie. Here's the pitch to McIver, and it's up and inside. Slider there at 84 for ball 1. This is his first appearance, Knight's, in a week. A 1-0 pitch, swinging a foul ball. That one straight back. It's a ball and a strike right off the end of the bat of McIver, who is 1 for 3 tonight, has a single, a strikeout, and a pop out to second. But the last outing was a tough one for Blaine Knight. He allowed 6 runs in just an inning and a third in the start against Erie. The pitch, and it's just off the plate with a changeup there, 2-1. But he lasted just an inning and a third against Erie in the series opener. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and it's up and inside. 3 balls and a strike. Before that, Knight had not allowed more than 2 runs in a game since all the way back on May 20th. That was when he was still in Aberdeen. He allowed 2 runs in the first game of his Double-A career, the 3-1 pitch, and that is a slider for strike 2 to run the count full. And then he allowed 1 run each in every appearance after that through July 6th until July 13th, when he allowed those 6 runs. The payoff pitch, and it's up and in, a walk. A slider there from Knight missing. just inside, and it's a 2-out base runner
Center fielder
for the Hartford Yard
Hanna.
Goats. Second time in a row that McIver has reached tonight. 6-1 your score. Bowie's lone run coming on a home run from Toby Welk that snuck inside the left field foul pole. Jamison Hanna to the plate now. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Flew out to center, flew out to left, he flew out to right. Spreading the love in the outfield. Left-handed hitter. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Neither team with an error tonight. Bowie has gone errorless in just 28 of their 64 games coming into tonight. This is game number 65, the 30th home game. Bowie will play 59 home games this year. The 0-1 pitch, and that breaks across the plate for a called strike two on another slider. One of those home games that got rained out will be, in essence, donated up to Harrisburg when Bowie travels to the Senators later on this season. Bowie about to embark on a 2-week road trip after this one. The 0-2 pitch to Jamison Hanna. And it's a fastball called strike three. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Jamison Hanna, who falls to 0 for 4 on the evening. First strikeout for Blaine Knight. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Bowie still trailing it, though, 6-1 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
This is how you get a premium cup of coffee. Better and faster than the drip, drip, drip method. And way better than a large urn of lukewarm coffee made who knows when. At Royal Farms, our new Swiss-made coffee machines grind fresh, premium beans on the spot and then brew them 1 cup at a time for the freshest, most flavorful cup of premium coffee you can buy. This is Royal Farms coffee. It's better because it's the freshest coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Hey Baysox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Baysox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Baysox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Carl Kaufman is having the best start of his season. I don't think it really can be argued about that. Kaufman now into his 6th inning of work. He'll face Patrick Dorian here to lead things off. The first pitch to him outside. Dorian, Toby Welk, then Johnny Reiser in a game that Hartford leads 6-1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Dorian 0 for 2 tonight. Grounded out to first and then flew out to left field. The pitch, and it's crossed in there for strike one. But it has just been a tough season for Carl Kaufman before his outing tonight. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that's off the plate away. If he can record an out here, it will officially be his longest outing of the season. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Dorian, and it's a little low and in, 3-1. Kaufman has only pitched in one game that his team has won this year. He made his Double-A debut back on May 21st. Here's the 3-1 pitch. It's outside, ball 4, and he issues a leadoff walk to Patrick Dorian. And now there's going to be some movement down in the bullpen for the Yard Goats. He made his Double-A debut back on May 21st and got charged with 5 runs. Yard Goats lost that game 14-3. Kaufman is the 18th ranked prospect in the Rockies system according to MLB Pipeline. Tonight's just his 12th professional start though. Here's Toby Welk, and he takes strike 1 at 86. Welk hit a ball nearly 400 feet his last time up for a home run that snuck inside the left field foul line. Only question was whether it would stay fair, because it definitely had the sound and the distance off the bat. Here's the pitch, and he swings in on his hands. This one popped in the air to second base and shallow right field to catch his main throw back to first, not in time. Dorian back to the bag to avoid a double play, but Welk is retired. 1 away in the bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's Johnny Reiser. Back on May 27th, Kaufman left the game trailing 3-1 in the 5th inning. But in that game in which the Yard Goats were playing Portland, Hartford ended up coming back and winning that game 4-2. But he didn't get the win. Here's the pitch, swinging a ground ball foul down the first base line. Johnny Reiser tonight 0 for 2. Got a hold of one his last time up. Line drive to left field, but really you could have marked it down. Line drive, fly out. Either way, a hard hit ball that got to the warning track almost. I mean, if that ball would have gotten out of here, it would have raced down to Prince George's Stadium. 0-1 pitch, and it's low for ball 1. Kaufman out of the University of Michigan is named a third-team All-American, All Big Ten third-team selection. He broke the school record with 130 and 2/3 innings pitched, and he was tied for the school record with 12 wins. His 111 strikeouts ranked 3rd best in a single season in program history. 1-1 pitch is fouled away over to the Baysox dugout. Kaufman earned a win in the College World Series opener for the University of Michigan versus Texas Tech back in 2019. He was signed by the Rockies in July of 2019, but he didn't pitch. So he made his professional debut in High A Eugene before being promoted here. 1-2 pitch, fouled away over to the left side. That's onto the roof of Prince George's Stadium. Kaufman had struggled at the Double-A level after a quick promotion to Double-A. This is his 13th professional game. His 12th start. The 1-2 pitch, swinging another foul ball to the left side. But now that he has recorded an out in the 6th inning, this is his longest professional start at the Double-A level. Only once has he held an opponent without an earned run. He has never held an opponent to less than 2 runs at the Double-A level. A ball and 2 strikes to Johnny Reiser. Here's the pitch, up and away, 2-2.
Everybody clap your hands. Come on, guys. Check it out, son.
This will be the 7th pitch of this at-bat to Johnny Reiser. Zach Watson waiting in the on-deck circle. Still 1 out in the bottom of this 6th inning. The pitch. And it's low and away, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 run on 5 hits for Bowie. 6 runs on 8 hits for the Hartford Yard Goats. This count is full to the Baysox 6-hitter, who is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a line out to left. The 3-2 pitch, swinging a line drive into left field. This one is diving, and it'll get down in front of the center fielder, Jamison Hanna. He goes over and picks it up, as stopping at second is Patrick Dorian. And the Baysox are in business with one out in the 6th inning. And Zach Watson, who has only seen 2 pitches tonight, come to the plate. Out to talk to his pitcher is Willie McIver. And Chris DeNorfia, the manager of this Hartford team, is out to have a word with Carl Kaufman. Could Kaufman's night be done? DeNorfia is having a word with him. Kaufman has thrown 88 pitches, and they're going to go to the bullpen. What a night for Carl Kaufman, who gets some applause from the fans in the stands down the third base side. A nice night for that right-hander. Can't close his line yet, though, because the 2 runners on base are his. Coming into the game to pitch, we'll get the new pitcher after this break on the Baysox Baseball Network.
When visiting this summer, the newly renovated Crowne Plaza Annapolis is the place to stay. The Crowne Plaza Annapolis has 196 guest rooms and 10,000 square feet of flexible meeting space. Make sure to dine in our Annapolis Bar and Grill, open daily for breakfast and dinner. Located conveniently across from the Westfield Annapolis Mall, the Crowne Plaza Annapolis is within walking distance of more than 40 dining options and plenty of shopping as well. We offer complimentary parking that can accommodate oversized vehicles and buses, and have an indoor pool and jacuzzi with a 24-hour fitness center. Less than 5 miles from historic downtown Annapolis, the Crowne Plaza Annapolis. Work, rest, and be restored.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride-home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Will Gaddis is out of the bullpen and into the game to take over from Carl Kaufman, who exits having allowed just the 1 run. It's a 6-1 game that Bowie leads in the bottom of the 6th inning, but Bowie has 2 men on base, and at the plate it's Zach Watson, who has only seen 2 pitches tonight, making his Double-A debut after being promoted from Aberdeen earlier today. Here's the pitch, and he takes it inside. The first time he's taken a pitch at the Double-A level, and it's a ball inside. He took the first pitch down the left field line for a double, and then his second time up, he lined out right to the second baseman, Coco Montez. Now he swings through the 1-0, and it's 1-1. Will Gaddis with a 6.39 ERA on the season. 6'1" righty, 185 pounds in his first season at the Double-A level. The 1-1 delivery from Gaddis, and it's lined down the left field line, but foul. It's 1-2. Interestingly enough for Gaddis, he was drafted in 2017 in the 3rd round out of Furman, drafted by the Rockies. This is his 4th season at the professional level, and he has not played for more than 1 team in every season. So in 17, he played for Grand Junction in the Pioneer League. Then he was in Asheville in 18. And he was in Lancaster in California in 19. Now here in Hartford in 2021. 1-2 pitching missing off the plate away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. Watson taking this one. It bounces in the dirt. Staying at second base is Dorian. At first base, it's Reiser. They do not advance, and the count goes full. So Gaddis has not been promoted in the midst of a season yet, but he has not finished a season with an ERA below 5. His ERA in Grand Junction, 5.68. Then in Asheville, it was 5.04. High A Lancaster in California was 5.86. Watson swinging at the 3-2, pops it up, right side of the infield in fair territory. From first base, it's Snyder, but the infield fly was in effect anyway. And that's the second out of this 6th inning. 6-1. Bowie trailing it.
Designated hitter, Doran Turchin.
And Doran Turchin is the batter. Carl Kaufman exits this game in line for the win. The only question is how many runs he'll be charged with. Dorian Walk got the second on Reiser's single, and those two are on base right now. Those runs would be charged to Carl Kaufman. Here's the pitch to Turchin, and it's off the plate, low and outside. That one a slider at probably 2 or 3 inches off the plate. Black handle of the bat, blonde barrel for Turchin, who's 0 for 2 tonight. The pitch, and he takes a hard swing, but fouls it over to our right. And it counts 1-1. First appearance for Gaddis in 5 days. He pitched on back-to-back days on the 14th and the 15th against New Hampshire. Threw an inning on the 14th and 2 innings on the 15th. As Turchin rips this ball foul down the third baseline, nearly clips Buck Britton, who had to duck and get out of the way, and it counts 1-2. But this is the 17th appearance for Will Gaddis on the season. He has made 7 starts, has a 2-5 record on the year. 1-2 count to Doran Turchin, trying to avoid his second strikeout of the night. Here's a 1-2 pitch. And he takes it inside. A good take there. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Turchin waiting on the 2-2 pitch. Now the delivery, and he fouls it straight down. Looked as though Johnny Reiser at first base was trying to get a little bit of a head start. 6-1. The Baysox find themselves behind in this game. Can Bowie try to rally against the Hartford bullpen? A lot of room down the right field line. The 2-2 pitch, and Turchin takes it down the left field line, but it'll get into the second row of the seats. Nobody there, so the fan will just reach over and get a souvenir. Count is still 2-2 to Doran Turchin. This will be the 7th pitch of this at-bat. The 2-2 pitch, low and away, ball 3. Turchin is the only Baysox tonight who has not reached base. The 1 run, though, for the Baysox tonight coming courtesy of Toby Welk's home run in the 4th inning. Greg Cullen waiting on deck. Here comes pitch number 8 to Doran Turchin. Gaddis and Turchin going back and forth. Who wins? We'll have to wait a little bit longer as Turchin steps out. Bit of a haze descending now into Prince George's Stadium. You can see that as the lights are shining. There go the runners. The payoff pitch swung on, popped up, back into the seats behind home plate. Now the question is, does it drift back into fair territory? And it looks like it may have hit a fan. Hopefully that fan's okay. And he turns around and laughs it off. Brushes his hair over to the side, because that's the most important thing, right? Do you look good? 3 balls and 2 strikes. Usher goes down and checks on him. Count is full with 2 down. Here's the pitch. There go the runners, and it's outside, ball 4. He works a walk, and the bases are loaded. Bottom of the lineup, trying to come through for the Baysox, trailing by 5.
Second baseman, Craig Cullen.
It's not a one-possession game, as I like to say. You can't tie this with a home run, but you could sure make it more interesting. Hartford right now, 21 games out of first place in the Northeast Division. But what matters is the league standings. Bowie right now just a game out of first in the Southwest, but they're in 4th place overall in the league. First pitch to Greg Cullen is low and inside, ball 1. Bottom of the 6th inning, 6-1. Hartford leading it by 5 runs. The bases are loaded. The 1-0 pitch. That one crosses enough of the plate to be called a strike. Count is 1-1. Still can't close the line on Carl Kaufman. So those runners on 2nd and 3rd are his. Johnny Reiser is out there at 2nd. Dorian's at 3rd. And then over at 1st is Turchin, who just worked the walk. The 1-1 pitch, and it's grounded fair to 1st, but right to Taylor Snyder. He steps on first base. Bowie leaves the bases loaded, and the inning is over. So we'll head to the 7th. Bowie trailing it still 6-1 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
From sprains to stitches, sore throats to stomach aches, and pulled muscles to poison ivy, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
The Baysox Futures Club is the coolest club around, and it's free to join for kids ages 3 to 12. Each season of the Baysox Futures Club will feature members-only events, discount ticket offers, and fun for all. When your kids come out to the ballpark for their first game of the season, they can pick up their free gift at our Fan Assistance Center. Registering for the Baysox Future Club is free and easy. Just go to baysox.com/kids and fill out the online form. The Baysox Futures Club. Join today.
Injuries are part of the game, and not just in baseball, with any job. To reduce pain, doctors sometimes prescribe opioid medications. They're effective, but they can be addictive, and that's when intended solutions turn into problems. At Chesapeake Employers Insurance, our health services team provides swift, thorough, and appropriate treatment for your employees. And that includes strict monitoring of prescriptions for potentially addictive opioids. It can be a game saver. To learn more, connect with your agent or visit Chesapeake Employers at CEIWC.com.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
For more information, check out Newts.com.
Sean Bouchard, Taylor Snyder, and Eliuris Montero are the due-up now as we move into the 7th inning. This game now 2 hours old as we
Leading
move
off
into
the
the
inning for the Yard
7th
Goats,
inning.
left fielder Sean Bouchard.
The Baysox trailing it 6-1 on the Baysox Baseball Network. Paul Fritschner bringing you Baysox Baseball tonight. Adam Pohl will be back with me on Thursday, but I'll have tonight and tomorrow for you. Here's the pitch, and it's in there for a called strike to Sean Bouchard. Now, to those of you listening all night long, we never did get a resolution on whether that fan's lights in the parking lot were turned off. Hopefully there's no dead battery on that Nissan out there. 0-1 pitch, sliced over, foul into the seats. But the lights are on at Prince George's Stadium. And you can see the haze that the lights are cutting through. Just stale air here, no breeze on a really warm night. The 0-2 pitch, and it's a cold strike 3. Sean Bouchard is retired. That's the second strikeout for Blaine Knight. He's only allowed 1 base runner. He is retired 4 of the 5 batters he has faced. And it's Taylor Snyder. Bouchard and Snyder went back-to-back on home runs in the 4th inning. Solo home runs. Snyder tonight is 1 for 3 with the home run and 2 strikeouts. Top of the 7th, pitch from 90. Looked like he might have slipped off the mound as he delivered that off-speed pitch that bounced through the left-handed batter's box. Taylor Snyder, a right-handed hitter. 3 righties in a row. Then the 4th would be Coco Montez after, before the lefty Abreu breaks it up. 1-0 pitch. And he checks his swing on a pitch low and in. And the first base umpire, Ben Phillips, says that it did not go around. So the count's 2-0. Moderate crowd here tonight, but a lively one. Plenty of chances left to come out to Prince George's Stadium if you haven't been here yet. Here's a 2-0 pitch. Swinging a line drive over the head of Grenier at shortstop and into left field. A base hit for Taylor Snyder. So he's registered his 2nd hit of the evening. Nice 2-hit night for him. And Eliuris Montero is the batter.
Third baseman, Eliuris Montero.
Final line for Steve Klimek. I mentioned it before. The inning did not allow a run on 2 hits with no walks and 2 strikeouts. Final line for Carl Kaufman, the starter for the Yard Goats. 5 1/3 innings, just 1 run on 6 hits with 2 walks and 6 strikeouts. That is why sometimes you just can't trust the stats. 0 for 7 with a 10+ ERA coming into tonight, and you never would have known it. A great outing for Kaufman. Montero waiting on the pitch, and he lifts this one in the air, shallow right field. Out from second into the grass goes Cullen, who makes the catch on the run for out number 2. Montero retired for the 2nd straight time after he reached and scored his first 2 times up.
Second baseman,
Coco
Montez
Montez will come to the plate. Want to thank everybody for spending your Tuesday night with us on whether it's MILB TV or if you're on the Twitter stream, the Facebook stream, if you're listening on the website, wherever you're listening from. Montez to the plate, 2 for 3 tonight. Here's the pitch, swinging a foul ball straight back. I'd love to know, tweet at me, at Paul Fritschner on Twitter. I'd love to know where you all are listening from. I know the Baysox fan base stretches far and wide. We've had listeners this year from Melbourne, Australia. I know for sure there are listeners from the Pacific Northwest listening in for the Beavers, Caden Grenier, Adley Rutschman. Plenty of diversity in the geography of our listenership on the Baysox Baseball Network. A slider there, an 0-1 count, induces a half swing and miss from Coco Montez to make it no balls and 2 strikes. Two down in the top of the 7th, 6-1 the score. Hartford leading it by 5. The pitch, low and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 6 runs for the Yard Goats on 9 hits. Bowie a run on 6 hits. Bowie went 4-2 against the Yard Goats the first time these 2 teams met back in June. Here's the 1-2 delivery, and it's a fastball called strike 3. Knight rings up Montez. 3rd strikeout of the night for Blaine Knight. All 3 of them looking. And you can hear Paul Clary down on the microphone getting the fans at Prince George's Stadium on their feet because it's time for the 7th inning stretch. We'll be back for the bottom of the 7th in a game that Bowie trails 6-1 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow to document security and storage. We understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
All season long, fireworks will light up the sky at Prince George's Stadium. Come see the great post-game spectacle with fireworks from ZY Pyrotechnics. Fireworks shows will follow every Saturday night game starting in June and several Friday night games as well. So get a Baysox schedule and pick a special firework night to enjoy. Get tickets at 301-464-4865 or purchase right now at baysox.com.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
Your home of the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Caden Grenier leading off here in the bottom of the 7th inning, and he takes a strike from Will Gaddis. Back out to the mound for his first full inning of work in a game that Hartford leads 6-1. Grenier, Rutschman, and Stowers due up in this inning. The 0-1 pitch missing low and away, a ball and a strike, 91 miles an hour there. Gaddis worked around a walk in the 6th inning. Now Grenier shows bunt, bunts it down the third baseline. Off the mound, Gaddis can't pick it up. Grenier on first. He reaches. An infield bunt single. And the Baysox are in business. That's the Baysox 7th hit of the night. And Adley Rutschman is the batter. Rutschman singled in the 3rd inning. He walked in the 1st, and he struck out looking in the 5th. He's been on 2 of his 3 times up tonight. Had a great single in the 3rd. Grenier was running on the pitch. It was a hit and run. First pitch to Rutschman, and he lifts it foul over
Your
to the
attention,
left.
please. Dorian Hernandez, please report to the WTOP Fan Assistance Center. Dorian Hernandez to Fan Assistance, please.
0-1 the count to Rutschman. Stowers waiting, then Dorian. Nobody out in the bottom of the 7th. Bowie with 9 outs left to try and score 5 runs to tie the game. The 0-1, and Rutschman hits it in the air a long way to straightaway center. Looking up and watching it fly is Hannah, but oh my goodness, he tracks it down. The way he slowed up, that looked gone, but he hit it to the deepest part of the park. That ball went nearly 400 feet.
Right fielder, Kyle Stowers.
390 feet on that fly out to center field. Boy, I really thought Rutschman hit his 13th home run of the season right there. My sincerest apologies to all of you to get your hearts racing on that one. But instead, it's just a fly out to center field, check back to first. The way that Hannah took a route to that ball, it sure looked like that ball was going to get out and over the fence, but he hit it to straight away center field. Stowers waiting on the first pitch. Here it is. And that crosses at 86 for a strike. Change up there. It's 0-1. Stowers tonight, back-to-back strikeouts after he reached on the fielder's choice in the 1st inning. 1 away now in the bottom of the 7th. Grenier off first base, leaning like he might run. Here's the pitch, and he swings through 93, and it's 0-2. Been throwing that changeup a lot to Kyle Stowers tonight. They went to the fastball there, but Stowers has not been able to pick up the changeup. Check back to first. Grenier slides in safely. Patrick Dorian waiting his turn in the on-deck circle. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. And it's just off the plate away. Good eye from Stowers to make it 1-2. One down, bottom of the 7th. Blaine Knight will go back out to the mound for the 8th. His pitch count still manageable. The 1-2 pitch, and it's low, ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, the pitch, and that crosses a little inside. Another changeup, 3-2, mixing up the pitches to Kyle Stowers. Count is full. You can see Caden Grenier. He has 5 stolen bases on the year. See if maybe he tries to take off in this situation. 3-2, no runner, and the pitch is low. Ball 4, so Grenier gets second anyway. Maybe Bowie's starting to mount a little rally now. Patrick Dorian will walk up to the plate. He walked his last time up, does not have a hit tonight. 0 for 2. Toby Welk waiting. Johnny Reiser, Zach Watson, Doran Turchin, Greg Cullen. Everybody in this Bowie lineup has reached base tonight. Dorian, here's the first pitch, swings through a fastball. 0-1. Dorian grounded out back to the pitcher in the first inning. That was Carl Kaufman at that time. And he flew out to left field in the 3rd. Bowie, the first of 6 games this week against Hartford. 0-1 pitch. This one popped up foul left side and into the seats over on the suite level. Coming set is Gaddis. Right-hander into the wind and the delivery. And he misses up and away at 93 for ball 1. Tomorrow night, Thursday night, will both be at 6:35. Then Friday night will be a 7:05 first pitch. Fireworks Friday and Saturday this week. The 1-2. Swing and a line drive straight back. It stays 1-2. Saturday at 6:35, then Sunday at 1:35. This is your chance to get out and see some talent at Bowie before they go out of town for 2 weeks. 1-2 pitch, and it's a cold strike 3. The Hartford fans just down in front of us in the press box are happy about that one. The Bowie fans not so much. Dorian rung up. That's the first strikeout for Will Gaddis. And Toby Welk is the last hope of the bottom of the 7th for the Baysox, who trail it 6-1. Bowie 2 spots right now out of a playoff spot. Pitch to Welk, and he swings through 85. 0-1, slider there. Left-hander getting warm down in the Hartford bullpen. Can't quite see who that is. No balls and a strike with 2 down. Here's the pitch, and it's off the plate outside. 1-1. Nobody warming for Bowie. Mentioned to begin this frame that Blaine Knight likely going to go the rest of the way, the last 6 outs. As we approach the 9 o'clock hour. One and one. pitch, and it's lined into right field. It'll get down in front of Melendez. Coming around third is Grenier. The throw goes into third base. Sliding in and being thrown out is Kyle Stowers. And that ends the inning. And the question is, did the run score? And there was no run credited. Wow. I thought that run scored before the out was made at third base, but it appears that is not the case. So it's still 6-1 Hartford as we head to the 8th inning on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Sky Shooter Displays by ZY Pyrotechnics will be lighting up the sky with top-of-the-line fireworks shows following Baysox games all season long. We will give you the best bang for your buck. Sky Shooter Displays include traditional shows, true pyro musicals, custom choreographed plays, and much more. The night sky is truly limitless, so don't be shy. Give ZY a try. Find out more by calling us at 570-328-1361 or visit us online, zypyrotechnics.com.
To keep up with all the Baysox fun this year, make sure to follow the team on social media. Follow at Bowie Baysox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Baysox on Facebook to stay up to date on promotions, news, scores, and more. With all of the exciting prospects in Bowie in 2021, this will be a season you will not want to miss. Again, that's at Bowie Baysox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Baysox on Facebook.
And we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Moving now into the top of the 8th inning on the Baysox Baseball Network. 6-1 Hartford leading it. And we do a quick look around the rest of the Baltimore organization right now. And things are, let's just say, not going very well for the Orioles and their affiliates. Here's the first pitch, ground ball over to first. And dropped a little bit there at first by Toby Wilk, but able to retire Willie Abreu. And one pitch, one out here to start the 8th. But you look down in Aberdeen, and it's 15-0. Hudson Valley leading the Ironbirds. Lynchburg and Delmarva, they are also playing tonight, and Lynchburg is beating Delmarva 10-1 in the 5th. Here in Bowie, it's 6-1. Hartford beating Bowie. At the major league level, the Rays are beating the Orioles 5-1. But catching a break is Norfolk. They got rained out tonight. First pitch to Jose Gomez, called for a strike. Norfolk and Gwinnett pushing to a doubleheader tomorrow. Jose Gomez taking a strike here from Blaine Knott. Now the 0-1. Swinging a ground ball to third. There is Dorian. The throw to first. A little bit of a stretch for Toby Welk. And that's out number 2. 4 straight retired by Blaine Knight. Jose Gomez falls to 0 for 4 on the night. He did reach on a fielder's choice and score in the 4th inning. That's Manny Melendez. Melendez 0 for 3, one of just 2 Yard Goats who have not reached base. Jamison Hanna in the 2-hole is the other one. Here's the pitch. And it's off the plate away. 1 ball and no strikes. There is a lefty warming up in the bullpen. It appears that it's Nick Kennedy. The 1-0 pitch crossing in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Melendez tonight, a ground out to first, line out to second, and a strikeout looking. 1-1 pitch. And that one is a fastball taken for strike 2. Top of the 8th, Hartford 6, Bowie 1. Bowie does have 8 hits tonight, have not committed an error. Just those 6 runs against the Baysox earlier on in this game that did them in. A 5-run fourth was what decided this game. The 1-2 pitch inside, ball 2, and Melendez, it looked like he thought that was strike 3 as he started leaning over the plate like he was going to walk back to the dugout, but it was called for a ball, and it's still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the delivery, swinging a foul ball straight back, wakes up the fan right there behind the plate. Leaned out of the way of that one, even though the net was there to protect him, and it's 2-2. Back in action tomorrow night are the Baysox. It'll be a 6:35 first pitch for Matt Dennis and Gray Fenter. Yard Goats have yet to announce who is going to throw on Thursday. Ryan Feltner will throw on Friday. 2-2 pitch. Check swing and a miss. Strike 3. 4th strikeout for Blaine Knight. He works a 1-2-3 inning. He's now retired 5 straight batters. And we head to the bottom of the 8th. Bowie needs 5 runs. They have 6 outs left to do it on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
Hey Baysox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Baysox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Baysox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
It takes time to get rich, flavorful coffee beans from the lush mountain regions of Colombia and Brazil to Royal Farms. But less than a minute to get yourself a delicious hot cup of the finest and freshest coffee in the world. Because Royal Farms' new Swiss-made coffee machines grind those rich, flavorful coffee beans and brew them one magnificent cup at a time. It's why Royal Farms makes the freshest and best coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
We move now into the bottom of the 8th inning, and the Baysox trail this game 6-1 right now. Johnny Reiser, Zach Watson, Doran Turchin will come to the plate against a new pitcher, Nick Kennedy.
Leading off the inning for the Baysox.
And Nick Kennedy takes over from Will Gaddis, who threw an inning and 2/3, did not allow a run on 2 hits with 2 walks and a strikeout.
6 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts for Gaddis, 1 2/3, 2 hits.
Gaddis threw 37 pitches, 22 for strikes. And Johnny Reiser, who is 1 for 3 tonight, steps in the pitch. And that one is a little low and inside. Fastball at 91 for strike 1. Reiser, Watson, Turchin. 6, 7, 8 in this order in this inning. It's still 6-1, the 1-0 pitch. That one misses a little low, 2-0. Because in the last inning, Toby Wilkes singled with 2 outs. Keenan Grenier thought he scored. Kyle Stowers was thrown out at third base, and the out was recorded before Grenier had touched home. The 2-0 pitch bounces in the dirt, 3-0. And now Johnny Reiser a pitch away from working a leadoff walk. But the umpiring crew here tonight ruling that Stowers was tagged out at third on the throw from the right fielder Melendez before the run scored. 3-0 pitch down the middle for strike one. Three balls, a strike, and nobody out. The bottom of the 8th inning in a game that Bowie trails 6-1. The pitch hit in the air deep to left field. This one has a chance all the way back to the wall, and it is gone, a home run! Just sneaking inside the foul pole. Johnny Reiser's 6th home run of the season sneaks out of Prince George's Stadium, and Bowie is within 4. It's 6-2 Hartford.
Center fielder, Zach Watson.
The 2nd home run of the night for the Baysox. Their 1 home run coming from Toby Welk. That home run just barely sneaking out 326 feet. Here's the pitch to Zach Watson, and he takes it up and away. But I'll tell you, 326, and it barely looked like it went that far, because it's 309 down the line. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and Watson swings over the top of it. 1 ball and 1 strike. Watson playing in his first game at the AA level. We haven't really had a chance to talk about him too much tonight because he's been swinging so early in counts. He played in 56 games for High A Aberdeen. Hit 249 there, the 1-1 pitch, fouled away over to the right side. Got on base at a 303 clip and slugged 442. He had 9 home runs in Aberdeen. In 217 at-bats, had 9 doubles, 3 triples, and drove in 35 runs in his 56 games. Here's the pitch, and it's a high fly ball to left field, but playable in left center for Sean Bouchard. To his left, he makes the catch, and that's the first out of this 8th inning. Doran Turchin will come up.
Hitter, Doran Turchin.
And Turchin tonight is 0 for 2 with a walk. Greg Cullen he's the batter. He'll be on deck, but the batter now is Turchin. And the first pitch is called a strike at 84. So they start him off with the off speed. Nick Kennedy throwing that slider there. Kennedy with an 8.25 ERA now after that home run. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss from Turchin. It's 0-2. This the 21st appearance, all in relief for Nick Kennedy. Through 23 2/3 innings coming into tonight's game. Opponents here hitting nearly 300 against him. The pitch to Turchin up and in. Ball and 2 strikes. Kennedy was picked by the Rockies in the 5th round out of Texas back in 2017. 25-year-old lefty. 1-2 pitch fouled into the sweet level. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. It's 6-2 Hartford. We'll see the big boys in this Bowie lineup one more time. Grenier, Rutschman, Stowers, Dorian. Likely see all of them at least one more time. A 1-2 pitch, swinging a foul ball straight back, because there's only 1 out. Top of the lineup will have another chance. 5 outs remaining in this game for the Baysox to try and score 4 runs. Blaine Knight's going to have to hold the Yard Goats off the board in the top of the 9th. 1-2 pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Bowie now with that home run. They've registered 9 hits tonight. Both teams with 9 hits, but Hartford's done more with them. 6 runs off those 9 hits. 2-2 pitch, low and in, and it's 3-2. Bowie's 2 runs really have just come off of 2 hits because they've both been home runs. And they've both been barely fair down the left field line. "3-2 in the dirt, ball 4. And Doran Turchin works a walk. Bowie not done yet. Nobody warming for the Yard Goats.
Second baseman, Greg Cullen.
Greg Cullen, 1 for 3. Boy, he could turn this game around, get on base for the top of the lineup, start to get things moving. Here's the pitch. And a fastball down the middle for strike 1. Both times that Cullen has been retired tonight, it's been on ground balls to first. He also singled in the 5th inning. 0-1 the count with 1 down. Here's the pitch. And it's outside. Ball and a strike. So Nick Kennedy trying to work through this 8th inning, potentially the 9th. With nobody warming for the Yard Goats in the bullpen. The 1-1 pitch, and that breaks into the zone for a called strike 2. Cullen, a left-handed hitter. Cullen staking his place in the middle infield. So many injuries to the Bowie middle infield. The 1-2 fouled straight back, and that went through a hole in the netting. I don't know how that happened. That went through the netting and went straight back into the stands. My goodness. That was like an optical illusion. The fans looking up at the net trying to figure out how that thing snuck through. No idea how that happened. The 1-2 pitch, a cold strike 3. They go with 83 on a slider, and that one rings up Cullen, and there are 2 outs. First strikeout for Nick Kennedy. 8th strikeout overall for Hartford's pitching staff. Caden Grenier is the batter with 2 outs in the 8th. Grenier waiting, and he lifts the first pitch high in the night sky to right field. Fairly shallow, playable for Manny Melendez, who makes the catch, and that's out number 3. So Bowie is retired. They do get a run. Johnny Reiser hits a home run.
It's time
but
for
into the 9th we go with the
Horseshoe.
Baysox, trailing it 6-2 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Baysox fans, watch the Orioles Stars of tomorrow today with MILB.TV. With all home games and most away games streamed live, the only place to watch the Baysox on your phone or computer is MILB.TV. Subscribe today and watch up to 5,000 games from all teams across the minor league baseball live or on demand. Download the MILB First Pitch app from Google Play or Apple App Store to watch on the go. Use promo code BAYSOX at checkout to save $10 on the yearly subscription. Visit MILB.TV for details.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
5651.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Blaine Knight comes back out for his 4th inning of work, and he'll try and finish off this game.
Leading off the inning for the Yard Goats, catcher
Willie McIver, Jamison Hanna, and Sean Bouchard are the due up now in this top of the 9th. It's 6-2. Johnny Reiser with a home run. His solo home run brought the Baysox within 4. Here's the pitch from Knight, and it's up and in with a fastball. 1-0.
1,287. Again, 1,287.
1,287 fans in attendance tonight on what is an 88-degree night at Prince George's Stadium. 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed. Listed as partly cloudy, but a lot of haze. 1 ball, 1 strike. Knight into the wind and the delivery. And that's down the middle. 95 with a fastball from Blaine Knight, who is quickly emerging as a breakout star for this Baysox team. The 1-2 pitch, and it's a fastball up and away, 2-2. He did have that one hiccup his last time out, which is mostly the cause for this ERA. But he has been outstanding outside of that. 2-2 pitch, cold, strike 3. 95 with a fastball, outer half of the plate. And there's one down in this 9th inning.
Jamison Hanna.
That's the 5th strikeout for Blaine Knight as he continues to lower his ERA.
Forming for Hartford.
It's now down below 3.5 as tries to etch it down below 3. Jamison Hanna is the batter. He's 0 for 4 tonight. 3 flyouts and a strikeout looking. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. That ball out past the end of his bat. It's 0-1. Going to the slider there. Now making a changeup from Blaine Knight. Sean Bouchard waiting, the 0-1. And Hanna takes it for a called strike 2 at 76 miles an hour on a curveball. 0-2 the count. Knight trying to ring up another one. Hanna waiting, and the 0-2. Up and away, a fastball tailing away from the left-handed hitter. Ball and 2 strikes. This game just about 2 hours and 42 minutes old. We're in the top of the 9th inning in a game that Hartford leads 6-2. The pitch sliced down the left field line, foul. Left-handed hitting Jamison Hanna. The Yard Goats trying to get back the run that Bowie scored in the bottom of the 8th. Both teams with 9 hits, but Hartford's done more with them. 1-2, and it's outside with another curveball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cody Sedlock started tonight's game. He allowed those 6 runs. The 2-2 pitch, and it's again just missing. Boy, oh boy. Change up from Blaine Knight. Missing by inches outside, and the count is full. One down in the ninth. Knight into the wind and the delivery, and it's a cold strike three. Got him with the curveball over the inner edge of the plate. Hannah has some words for the home plate umpire, and Hannah will go back to the dugout, rung up looking for the second straight time tonight. That's the 6th strikeout for Blaine Knight. Sean Bouchard, who struck out back in the 7th. He's up and swings through the first pitch. A changeup at 81. No balls and a strike. 6 strikeouts for Blaine Knight. Bouchard was the 2nd strikeout victim for Blaine to lead off the 7th inning. And the 0-1 pitch. And it's up and away. 1-1. In the bottom half of the 9th inning, Bowie will have Rutschman, Stowers, and Dorian. One pitch, that's called for a strike. Slider there. It's 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. The pitch low and away. Rutschman blocks it. 2-2. Rutschman really hasn't had his name called too much defensively tonight. Hasn't had to block too many pitches. There is some action down in the Hartford bullpen. Looks like a right-hander will be the one to come out and finish this game. Might not be Nick Kennedy. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. How about this evening for Blaine Knight in relief? 7 strikeouts. He strikes out the last 4 batters that he faces. And he has retired every batter since Taylor Snyder reached back in the 7th inning. If Bowie can't tie this game, that means Knight will have retired 8 batters in a row to finish off the game. Great outing for him. So we'll head to the bottom of the 9th. Bowie needs 4. It's 6-2 Hartford on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Baysox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Baysox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Baysox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Adley Rutschman, you can hear the music, comes to the plate to lead off the 9th inning. Rutschman, Stowers, and Dorian. as Bowie goes 2, 3, and 4. Here to get things going in the bottom of the 9th inning. It's a new pitcher, Julian Fernandez, with a 3.71 ERA. It's not a save situation, as it's a 4-run lead for the Yard Goats. First pitch to Rutschman. That's a fastball at 97 miles an hour, missing up and away. Fernandez, out of the Dominican Republic, 25 years old. 1-0 pitch. Swinging a hard hit ground ball back to Fernandez. He gloves it, throws to first. It's a little high, and he's saved. Coming off the bag to make the play was Taylor Snyder. And I think that's going to be an error on the pitcher Fernandez. And it will be.
Right fielder,
Rutschman reaches on the walk, or on the error, pardon me. And that, maybe, is how you get things going. Kyle Stowers to the plate. He walked his last time up, reached on a fielder's choice in the first. He has struck out twice. The pitch, swinging a hard hit ground ball, fair past the first baseman Snyder. Around second to third goes Rutschman. In the right field corner, Melendez picking it up. Rutschman being held at third. The throw comes in. It's a stand-up double for Kyle Stowers. And Bowie is in business with nobody out in the 9th inning. Not over yet.
Third baseman,
Bowie trailing by 4 runs, 6-2. And Patrick Dorian and Toby Welk coming to the plate. Kyle Stowers ripping that one fair down the line.
Warming for Bowie, number 75, Bautista.
Felix Bautista is warming up in the bullpen for Bowie. Should they tie the game, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Dorian tonight 0 for 3 with a walk. He did reach. Oh, and 1 the count. Toby Welk waiting, then Johnny Reiser. Swing and a miss there at the 0-1. A change up at 87. The 0-2 pitch. Waiting. And the delivery. Swinging a foul ball straight back. That one at 99 miles an hour. The big right-hander, Julian Fernandez. He does have 1 save on the season. This is his 29th appearance of 2021. All of them with Hartford. His first season at the AA level. He has thrown 26 2/3 innings coming into the night. The 0-2 pitch to Dorian. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him with a fastball at, count him, 100 miles an hour.
First baseman, Toby Welk.
That is the 9th strikeout for the Hartford pitching staff tonight. Carl Kaufman is in line for the win. Would be his first win of his AA career. Toby Welk has a home run tonight. Can Bowie keep this rally going? Runners on second and third, trailing by 4. First base is open. The pitch to Welk. It bounces up the third base line after being blocked by McIver. But staying at third is Adley Rutschman. Kyle Stowers is at second base. Johnny Reiser waiting on deck. Then it would be Zach Watson. 1-0 is the count. And Toby Welk with a home run in the 4th that snuck inside the line down the third base line. Singled in the 7th. Popped out to second in the 6th. Now a meeting on the mound between Willie McIver and the pitcher Fernandez. Felix Bautista still gently warming up in the bullpen. Things brewing a little bit for Bowie. Bowie is out hitting Hartford tonight. 2 runs on 10 hits for Bowie. The 1-0 pitch, And that one is called for a strike at 99 miles an hour. My, oh my. Fernandez really bringing the heat. He's thrown 9 pitches, 7 of them for strikes so far. Does have the strikeout of Dorian. Welk with 4 homers on the season, including his one tonight. The pitch, and it bounces low and away, 2-1. Nobody warming in the bullpen for the Yard Goats. This is Fernandez's inning to finish. Johnny Reiser waiting. He represents the tying run if Toby Welk can reach. Welk waving his bat at the pitcher. Now coming set is Fernandez out of the stretch, even with a runner on third, the 2-1. And it's a line drive hit hard into right field. This one sending the right fielder Melendez back, but he makes the catch. Tagging from third is Rutschman. He'll score without a throw, and it's 6-3. So it's a sac fly for Toby Welk, who's had a nice night tonight. A home run, a single, a sac fly.
Johnny Reiser.
Johnny Reiser comes up with 2 outs. Bowie down to their last hope in this 9th inning. This game just about 3 hours old. Started at 6:38 p.m. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Bowie trailing at 6-3. Johnny Reiser tonight with a home run in his last at-bat. The pitch low and away. A changeup, yes, a changeup at 89 miles an hour. Julian Fernandez standing at 6'6", 233 pounds. 1-0 pitch to Reiser. A swing and a high fly ball playable. This should do it. In shallow left center field, Jamison Hanna comes in and makes the catch, and the game is over. So in 2 hours and 55 minutes, the Baysox fall in the series opener to the Hartford Yard Goats. I'm not sure many people saw this one coming. That was just the 21st win of the season for Hartford. Bowie falls to 37-28. Hartford now 8-23 on the road. Bowie falling to 16-14 at home. All was not lost for Bowie, though. Blaine Knight, a great appearance in relief. He threw 4 innings, did not allow a run on 1 hit, with a walk and 7 strikeouts. Cody Sedlock, though, he gets the loss. 6 runs on 6 hits with a walk and 4 strikeouts. Carl Kaufman gets his first Double-A win. Finally for Kaufman. He gets a win after 0-7, his record to start his Double-A career. He finally gets off the mat and gets a win. We'll be back for the Baysox post-game show to wrap this game up and more after this break on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Presented by the authority of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination or use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues is prohibited.
For more than 100 years, Chesapeake Employers Insurance has been helping Maryland businesses keep their workers safe. With competitive pricing and an AM Best A- financial strength rating, it's no surprise that Chesapeake Employers is Maryland's largest writer of workers' comp insurance.
At the end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your agent or visit CEIWC.com.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Welcome into the Baysox post-game show. Paul Fritschner with you, breaking down what was a bit of a bizarre game for Bowie because they lose by a final score of 6-3. But I thought Bowie played rather well in this game. They out-hit the Yard Goats, did not commit an error defensively. Problem was for Bowie, they just didn't really hit that well with runners in scoring position. Bowie left 12 men on base and went 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position. Welcome into the Baysox postgame show. Paul Fritschner with you. Tonight's game, Hartford 6 runs on 9 hits with an error, 6 men left on base. Bowie 3 runs on 10 hits with no errors, 12 men left on base. Carl Kaufman gets his first win at the Double-A level. He improves to 1-7. Cody Sedlock falls to 2-2. Tonight's game took 2 hours and 55 minutes. It was played in front of 1,287 fans on a 88-degree night at Prince George's Stadium. And, folks, I'll tell you, it felt a lot warmer than 88 degrees without a wind or a breeze or anything like that. It was a hot night here tonight. So the Baysox lose to the Hartford Yard Goats. Hartford now 21-45 on the season. Bowie at 37-28. And the difference tonight was the 5-run 4th inning for the Baysox that they allowed to the Yard Goats. Sean Bouchard and Taylor Snyder with back-to-back solo home runs to lead off the inning. The first time Bowie has conceded back-to-back home runs since 2019, June of 2019. Eliuris Montero then walked and scored. Willie Abreu doubled. Jose Gomez reached on a fielder's choice, stole a base, then he scored. Willie McIver singled. 9 men came to the plate in that 4th inning. That was the last time Hartford scored. They did not score in the 5th through the 9th innings. The one other run in the game came back in the 2nd inning when Eliuris Montero hit a 411-foot home run over the batter's eye in left center field for a home run. So that was how tonight's game went down. Bowie, they got a run in the 4th inning off a home run from Toby Welk that just got fair down the left field line. It was probably 15 or so feet to the right of the foul line. Not as sneakily as Johnny Reiser's home run in the 8th inning, which barely got over the wall and barely, just by inches, stayed fair down the left field line. Then in the 9th inning, Adley Rutschman reached on an error to lead things off. Stowers doubled him to 3rd. Toby Welk had a sac fly to drive him in. But Bowie falls by a final score of 6-3. Bowie did not commit an error tonight. That is just the 29th time in their first 65 games that Bowie did not commit an error. That is something to look at. And they've started to string more of those flawless defensive games together as of late. I would say, I don't have the official stat to bring it up, but I would say that probably 6 to 10 of those games have come here in the last few weeks as Bowie starts to play a little better defensively. And I think the other thing, too, with that is that the lineup has become more steady. Sure, you lose Robert Newstrom to AAA, but you look at the infield right now, Toby Welk, Patrick Dorian, Caden Grenier, and Greg Cullen. That's your infield. Alexis Torres being placed on the 7-day injured list. So your infield is really going to stay steady the rest of the way. I mean, maybe Adley Rutschman moves up to first base to get a night off from playing behind the plate. But for the most part, your infield is going to stay the same. And I think that contributes for certain as to the stability and the defensive prowess of this team, which is going to be important for Bowie as this season goes along. So we're going to step away, and when we come back, we'll take a look at the rest of the AA Northeast League, take a look at tomorrow night's game, do all that after this break on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Baysox game is attending a Bowie Baysox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, the Baysox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Baysox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Baysox Group Events Manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Back here to wrap up this game on the Baysox post-game show and get you on your way here on this, what night is it? Tuesday night to begin this series. Sometimes when you work in minor league baseball, I'll tell you the days all just blend together. But we take a look around the rest of the Double-A Northeast League, and we'll take a look at the Orioles organization first. Hartford beat Bowie 6-3. That's the game you heard right here. Hudson Valley laying it on Aberdeen 16-1 right now. Lynchburg beating Delmarva 10-3. Norfolk, they avoided disaster. They got rained out tonight. Norfolk and Gwinnett postponed. They'll play a doubleheader tomorrow. At the major league level, the Baltimore Orioles right now, they were trailing 5-1, but they're making a comeback. They have the tying run on base, the go-ahead run in the batter's box. It's a 5-3 game that Tampa Bay leads. In the top of the 8th inning, there are 2 outs in that game. And the Orioles are trying to make a play at that one. And then we'll take a look here at the rest of the Double-A Northeast League and some of the scores, some of the important scores here tonight. Richmond is beating Akron 9-5 in the bottom of the 9th inning. Altoona and Somerset battling. Somerset winning 6-4 in the top of the 8th right now. Reading and New Hampshire tied at 6 in just the bottom of the 6th inning. Portland beat Harrisburg 6-3. That is, get this, Portland's 14th win in a row. They are a machine. Erie beat Binghamton 12-7. And that is your look around the Double-A Northeast League. Tomorrow night for Bowie, it'll be Gray Fenter on the mound with a 4-2 record, a 7.38 ERA. He'll be taking on Hartford's Matt Dennis, the right-hander, with a 1-5 record and an 8.16 ERA for him. Bowie and Hartford tonight played in a game that took 2 hours and 55 minutes, and Hartford won it 6-3. Thank you so much for spending your evening with us. Blaine Knight was spectacular tonight. 4 innings, no runs on just 1 hit with a walk and 7 strikeouts. He was the highlight for the Baysox. Johnny Reiser, Toby Welk, both homered, but the Baysox fell 6-3. So your final score tonight, 6-3 Hartford. And tomorrow night, Bowie will try to even up this series in a game that starts at 6:35 p.m. Broadcast start time 6:20 here on the Baysox Baseball Network. I'll have that game for you, and Adam Pohl will be back with me on Thursday night. So for everybody here at Prince George's Stadium, I'm Paul Fritschner signing off. Thank you so much for spending your Tuesday evening with me here in Bowie, Maryland. Hartford 6, Bowie 3. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Bowie Baysox Baseball has been brought to you by Money One Federal Credit Union, Chesapeake Employers Insurance, On the Green, Patient First, Royal Farms, Crown Plaza Annapolis, Anne Arundel Rideshare, DCA Imaging, ZY Pyrotechnics. You've been listening to Bowie Baysox Baseball on the Baysox Baseball Network.